This is a 6-part series covering the case of Alishah Pointer. You can find all the other interviews for this case pinned in the comment section as they come out. It's been over a month since the body of Alishah Pointer was found in an abandoned building. In very little time, 5 of 6 suspects were captured within the 3-day period. All but one, 30-year-old Hakeem Ali Shomo, has managed to slip past the net of both the East Cleveland Police and the FBI. But you can't hide forever, and on December the 12th, 2021, Hakeem was captured by the Hopkinsville, Kentucky police and subsequently returned to Ohio, just in time for our episode 6. Make sure you hang around to the end of the episode. As promised, the greatest plot twist in true crime history will follow the interview in short order. Please take the promoting out of YouTube's hands and share my video. You can help build this channel. Now, the plot twist that I'm speaking about at the end of the video, I'm telling you, it's crazy. Now, if you're from Cleveland or from somewhere in Ohio, you may know about it already. You're probably, it's old news, I already know about it. But if you're not from those areas, I'm betting more than likely that maybe 1 out of 10 have heard about it, but most people haven't heard about it. So for most of you, it's a plot twist. It's not clickbait. It is a plot twist for the majority of us. I just found about it. It's insane. Into the video.
Morning. Hakeem? Yes, sir. I'm Captain Lundy. I'm with the East Cleveland Police Department.
Good morning, Mr. Shomo. I'm Special Agent Chris McCaskill with the FBI. I know it's hard to... I see you've got coffee. I brought you water just in case, so you're well hydrated. Yes, sir.
Is it warming up for you? You want the window cracked or you get it? That's cool. All right? Good deal. So I was just mentioning, they came and picked you up last night, or yesterday sometime from Kentucky. Brought you back up here to East Cleveland.
Right, 5 stars.
5 stars.
5-star review. We'll be sure to pass it over for you.
Yeah, she told me,
hopefully they fed you good.
Yeah, Applebee's, but Harry told me to make sure I get them 5 stars. I forgot the other dude's name. He was cool too, though.
Cobell, Jamie?
Yeah, he was cool.
Was the ride kind of bumpy coming back, or? I was gonna come down, but I don't do bridges. You know, I'm terrified of bridges.
Really?
Yeah, oh my God.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I really don't like heights. I'll do an airplane.
Yeah.
Although I don't like heights, but I figured, hey, if it's an hour flight versus 8 hours driving, I'd rather take the flight.
Sharon was pushing that motherfucker.
She was like, let's go.
She was pushing that motherfucker.
Well, hopefully the ride wasn't too bad. I know it's kind of, just being a compartment like that. It's not.
Yeah, it was.
It's a little spacious, but.
I mean, no. It is what it is.
Yeah. Spacious but bumpy.
Yeah. Right. So, obviously, we're investigating this entire case involving this Alishah Pointer, as well as we're working hand in hand with Cleveland Police as far as your nephew's on
I was about to say, because, nobody heard nothing about that, and it was kind of disturbing, so.
Yeah.
And we're so sorry for the loss of your nephew. We want to make sure to let you know, and we want to seek justice for him, and we're sure that you're probably still very much grieving his passing, and
for sure.
And we
my
recognize
condolences to
that.
the Pointer family, too, also.
Yeah, so.
And I don't know, with the media and all this other stuff.
Well, yeah, and we'll get to that. We'll get to that, and we want this opportunity to if you want to say anything, then you can, absolutely. Or if you have questions for us, we want to give you that opportunity to ask us. But before we give you any sort of opportunity, one way or the other, we have to make sure you understand sort of the rules and what is okay and what isn't okay. You don't have to talk to us because you're here. You're in a police department, right? And we're both law enforcement officers, and so it can be a sort of intimidating situation. We want to make sure that you know that you don't have to say anything. We're not forcing you to talk. You don't have to ask us anything if you don't want. But we need to make sure you understand all of those things before we give you an opportunity to ask us anything or to say anything. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, cool.
And if that's the direction you choose to go, if it's something that we can answer, we'll answer. We'll give you as much information as we can, whether it's dealing with this case with Alishah Pointer or whether it's something dealing with your nephew. Okay. So both are being looked at, both cases. Okay. So. As you know, we've talked to a lot of different people involved in this case, and we've heard a lot of stories and a lot of people's accounts of how things happen. But the only person we haven't heard from is you, and that's not to say that you have to talk to us or you have any questions, like Kristen said. But it's always nice when we can hear from people and say,
Right.
hey, well, what happened? You know, this, you know,
Right.
it's your side of the story.
Right.
It ain't, well, so-and-so said, well, you know, Ken did this or Ken did that. Well, let me come and speak on my own behalf. And, you know, you don't have to hear from this person, hear from the horse's mouth. Again, I'm not saying that to say that you have to talk to us, but one thing we have to do, we have to go over your Miranda rights with you, okay? And we have to make sure you understand that. And if you do decide to, you know, talk, or you have to decide you have questions for us, we'll try to answer as best as we can for you, okay? Fair enough?
Fair enough.
The rights are somewhat read.
And right below there,
Having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to us now?
Sam, is there somebody you want to speak to us now?
My heart's beating fast.
In and outly, so I don't know what to put on that.
I mean, it's up to you, but again, I mean, you can always refer back to
Right,
my like,
right,
so
right.
if it's something that we ask and you don't feel comfortable answering, you can say, hey, I don't want to talk about it, or
Yeah.
you say, hey, you know
So
what?
right now, just put yes.
Yeah, I can't put words in your mouth, but if you, again, I can't, you don't have to talk, so like, if there's something,
But for me to question y'all or anything.
Correct.
Right.
Whew, that was close.
like I
But
said,
all we want, honestly, is the truth. So if we ever ask you a question and you're uncomfortable or you don't want to talk about it, it's cool. Just be like, I don't want to talk about that.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. No big deal. Or
See?
like the captain said, like if you have questions for us, then you can ask us questions. Like
Okay.
no big deal. And if we can tell you, we will. But we're also, we want to make sure, especially for like your nephew, right? We want to protect the sanctity of that investigation. We want to make sure to get the right people in jail, and we want to put them away for a long time. I mean, they took Amin Jass's life. Like that's not okay. And so we'll tell you whatever we can, with also thinking about making sure that we're not doing anything that would upset that
right.
goal.
There's a lot of names that came up throughout his investigation that we may need information from
Yeah.
you, and you may know,
You might know
names.
some of these people.
So, without, you know, jeopardizing too much, I mean, there's certain questions we may get asked or answer, some we may not. So, but we're hoping we can help you out with that. So let's do it. But sign right there with his signature. Don't have to worry about this right here as far as next slide. And those next 4 questions at the bottom, you don't have to read them out loud. Just answer them, and if you would, put your initials next to them as well. Those are just with sweet last talent.
Highest, okay, so if I got my GED, just put GED.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's actually harder, I think, to get your GED than it is to graduate from high school. I've seen
That's
that
right.
test. That's a tough
Yeah.
test, man.
I heard it was pretty hard. You work out, man. You pretty big dude, man.
No, not yet.
You should have played ball or something. No football.
I play football for sure. I play football for Kirkensville too.
Okay, East Cleveland first time.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
What position did you play?
Tackle,
Nice.
defensive tackle.
Yeah.
Okay. Sean Cardinal.
I played a little tight end.
Definitely got the size, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want no bad kid for that.
You want to start it off with Chris?
Yeah, sure. So, Mr. Sherman, when is your birthday?
1991.
Excellent, thank you. And what's a good phone number to reach you?
To be honest, I don't really have a phone number, but the phone number that I did have was 308, I want to say 231, 8701.
8701?
Yeah, I think so.
What about Instagram? Do you have an Instagram account?
To be honest, I haven't had access into my Instagram in like six to 7 months.
Really?
Yeah.
Gosh, that's a long time. What happened?
I be it be logged in on a couple girls' phones or whatever. So I don't know my password, so I can't change it to log them off of.
Sure.
So it just be whoever on there.
And you're not logged in on your own phone to like see what's
No,
going on, or
no.
oh, jeez, no access. Well, that sucks. All right, no access for 6 to
There's
7
like
months.
4 ex-girlfriends. I'm on all their phones.
Well, I think we just found the problem. I think you just said girlfriends plural.
Well, ex, they was ex. Yeah, I ain't deal with too many girls at the time because that's extra problems or whatever, extra money, you know what I'm saying? So
Yes.
He said it, not me.
Yes.
Well, when you did have access, what was your Instagram account name?
Uncle Show.
Uncle Show. Okay.
Show.
And then have they changed your Instagram account name? Do you know? Like, have you seen on other people's phones or?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
And you don't have
It just
contact with
be-
these ladies anymore?
No, it just be whatever up there. Like,
Yeah.
I don't be knowing. Sometimes they post me in jazz or, I don't know. I stayed away from Instagram because I'm like, it's just too much on
Sure.
me. because I'm grieving still,
Yeah.
you know? And it's just hard to see all this and all this shit happening because of my little nephew, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that shit just really hurt. And then they got me in the middle of it. Like,
What happened with Jazz?
from what I understand, he got set up and ambushed. I guess he was supposed to be. He was supposed to be going back to school.
Okay.
For whatever reason, he was on Warner trying to meet up with an old friend that he knew, a female.
Okay.
When he was doing that, I guess he was outside on his phone, looking down or something, when the two dudes came from across the street field, ambushed him, shot him, I guess pistol whipped him, robbed him. Cause Jazz, he was a rapper. So this nigga had counterfeit money for his videos. And he used to flash it on his Instagram. And I told him about this. Like, stop doing that.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
People don't know that it's counterfeit.
And y'all young, it's a whole different generation from when I was your age and your age being right now. Like, I ain't never seen so many young niggas with guns, bro, in my life. I don't even know how they is getting them. It's disturbing. So, I guess that was the play to get that money he was flashing, because he would flash it every day because it was counterfeit. You know what I'm saying? How could he spend it? So it's
like
the
almost
same,
like movie money?
Yeah, so it's the same stack in his video, same stack. So I guess earlier, he had the chains on, you know?
Right.
So, and then I guess they took off. So the next day, I'm following my, okay, so Brittany Smith, right?
Who is she?
That's the mother of my children.
Okay, so she's child's mother.
Okay.
Right? Y'all know who she is, right?
Oh, yeah. Well, I think we all know who Brittany or Bella is. We all know who that is.
So Brittany Smith is the mother of my children. So she got a cousin named Mr., which is Nikki Bolden's son.
Okay.
Nikki Bolden has custody of my children.
Oh, okay.
So Mr., right, is friends with these dudes. So I go on, I'm just on Instagram, it's my little, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just scrolling through whatever. I see Mr's story, and he reshared something from the page, what's it called? I want to say either Free the Guys Part 2 or Park Place Part 2 or something. So it got the dude at the store, at the Hayden store, the Hayden gas station, standing right next to the don't y'all know the little advertisements for Dutch or whatever?
Yeah.
So these young people nowadays, when they kill somebody, they say I'm smoking them. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like I'm rolling them in a blunt.
Right. Okay.
And I'm smoking them. So he was standing next to the Dutch thing, smoking a blunt, and the caption said, "Pick your homie up."
And this was the day after Jazz was
The
killed.
day after he was killed. So everybody get to blah 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 blah. Go look at this. Go look at that. But I already seen that on Mr. page, and then Mr. caption on his story was, it was like, I told phone them mean I told dude or whoever, phone them mean person. So I told that person not to do that. So now we about to get on this. So Jazz and Mr. from Huff, Jazz from East Cleveland. Huff and East Cleveland ain't, you know what I'm saying? So the Huff niggas one day, I guess, back in the day when Jazz was a little younger, jumped Jazz.
Okay.
I called Mr. because he found me too. I said, Mr., you know about any of that? He like, yeah, da. Them was my peoples. I'm gonna tell them to chill or whatever. Blase, scared.
Because you said Mr. is Nikki son.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Jazz and Mr. is really like cousins.
Yeah, right. That's what I was just figuring out in my head. Like they're sort of related.
Right.
Okay.
But they on different sides.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Mystery's like on the Huff side.
Yeah. But we was neutral. Everything was neutral because of me.
Okay.
So me and Nikki fell out. So from what I'm hearing is, for real, Jazz wasn't even Jazz. It wasn't even shots for Jazz. It was for Nate.
Why?
Nate, I guess, was beefing with some dude named Colin from Park Place. the dude Colin was on FaceTime or he was on Instagram Live with Nate. So they talking shit back and forth, blase, skip. So I guess Jazz, you know, just being a real friend or whatever, snatched the phone like, it's whatever. We gonna keep it in the streets, you know? Hung up on him. But this was a year ago. So, I want to say Jazz and Nate fell out this year around like June. So Jazz and Nate wasn't even cool no more. And I guess that's what they didn't know.
What they were falling out over?
Because Nate had stole some clothes from Jazz. Jazz and his the mother of his child was selling clothes. So I guess Nate had brought like a polo jacket, but stole like 3-4 shirts and some shoes or whatever. So Jazz and Nate wasn't even cool no more.
But unbeknownst to Colin and whoever else from Park Place, they didn't know that.
They didn't know that. And then set him up.
So you believe the shots were, but they thought Nate was there where Jazz was at? They were coming for Nate? So the shots
I've been hearing different sides of the story. I've been hearing that Nate was with him. So I know it was for Nate though. I know all this it was because of Nate.
Okay.
So, what else? That wasn't even cool no more. So that shit just hurt the fuck out of me. Like, damn, like. And the last time I seen him was on his birthday. He died, Jazz. He died. His birthday was October 29th. He got killed on the 2nd. His health insurance ain't kicking into the 10th.
Seems like y'all were very close.
So from what I know, or from what I heard, because they was on Instagram, you know, posting like, we smoking your homie and pick him up and shot him in the back. Did y'all get any of those?
I remember seeing something about if you'd have ran a little quicker.
Yeah, he would have died a little fast. Like real hurtful ass shit.
Like right after.
Right after, like just...
Disrespectful.
You see what I'm saying? Really, 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 really disrespectful.
Yeah. Cruel, really.
So, I'm just like, what the fuck is wrong with these young dudes?
I mean, that's one of the things we're trying to determine. Like, you know, I'll be honest. I mean, I know a little bit about social media, but it's just like when you start reposting, like who originally posted what, I get confused with that. You know, so I don't know like who originally posted the picture or that comment if you'd have ran a little faster. You see like Park Place and you see some reposts and I don't know.
Right.
So, I mean, you know a little bit about Instagram, like who would originally posted like if you'd have died or ran a little faster.
It was Osama bin Trapping.
Okay. He was the original person.
Yeah, and that's why I would say, well, Nate. See, these is Nate's people, so Nate said all of this. Like, this is his Instagram, and this is his Instagram. And the other dude, I don't know his real name. I know they call him like either Streaks or T Streaks or something.
What's his Instagram? Okay.
I think he was running the Park Place or the Free the Guys. I think he was
you
running
mentioned the Free the Guys Part 2?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, yeah.
Streets is his name.
Yeah, and from what I hear, and he's from Allegheny. He be at the Sean Hagen all the time. The dining hall all the time.
But he's friends with Nate? Or they just like know each other on social media?
They was friends, but they had fell out. I don't know why. Because all this shit is beyond me. These little niggas do whatever they want to do. I got a family, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I was doing fences. I was doing home rehab. I was working on a house on 116th. So I'm just hearing all this like, what the fuck?
Yeah. You said that Jazz was on the phone with someone, like an old friend that he was supposed to meet up with. Who was that?
I'm guessing it was a girl known to set people up. And then I'm hearing is because all of them knew each other. The Pointer sisters, Nate, all of them knew each other because of Brittany, my baby mom's. She stayed on 110th, and I was talking to this girl named Francesca. Francesca was friends with Turquoise, so I was cheating on Brittany with Francesca. I guess somehow they all ended up being cool. She let Turquoise move with her, and that's where all these people came in at.
Oh, okay.
So everyone kind of knows everyone.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
From because I wasn't there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
At that time when they was doing that, I was I want to say I was in CBCF. So so all of them knew each other.
Mm-hmm.
What was the question again?
Well, it was.
Who was on the? Okay.
Yeah, who was on the phone?
So from what I'm hearing, from what I heard, it was between the girl T Gotti, who known for setting people up, and the girl Alishah. That's how they say her name. The pointer twin, Alishah.
Uh-huh.
So they said it was either her or her because they known for setting people up.
So that's what sort of the streets are talking and saying.
Right.
But they weren't certain which one.
This is coming from Nate. All this is coming from
Nate says that. Okay.
Yeah. Because Nate know all these people.
Okay.
And at the time that it happened, T Gotti and I guess Alishah was posting like little weird stuff, like insinuating like we had something to do with this.
Oh. Mm-hmm. On her Instagram?
On both of their Instagrams.
Okay.
I forget, T Gotti was playing some Pooh Shiesty songs with the zombie emoji. And I don't remember, at the time, I didn't know who a girl was. I didn't know who Alishah was.
So you had never met Alishah?
Never.
Okay.
I never met none of these people.
Mm-hmm.
I met
know Nate, right?
Yeah, but I never liked the Nate.
Okay.
I never liked the Nate. I always told Jazz, like, stop hanging with him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's not gonna have your back.
Mm-hmm.
So I never liked the Nate in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
You got to give Nate credit for his perception. He did say that Hakeem hates him. He said that.
And because Nate just always be into always stupid stuff, like, and getting into it with people and all types of stuff, like.
Keeping a lot of stuff going.
Yeah, keeping a lot of stuff going, like. And I was investing in Jazz. I was investing in his music career. I bought his camera. I bought his chain. I was buying all his clothes.
I heard he was pretty talented.
Yeah, renting cars from him. I used to let him drive my cars in the video. I had BMW X5s.
Oh, wow. And you let him drive it?
Yeah.
Nice of you.
Yeah. I rented a Tesla truck for one of his videos, the Model X with the butterfly dogs.
Oh, yeah. Those are sweet.
So I was invested in him. I bought a studio equipment. Like, that was like, yes, man.
Yeah.
That was the way out. And I told you, I was like, you don't have to be in the streets. And he wasn't really in the streets.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He wasn't really in the streets.
Right.
He was just he'd rap about it, but he wasn't really in the streets.
And he was just flashing.
He'd be at home recording. He'd probably sell some weed here and now and then.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? He wasn't in no streets.
Yeah.
Cause I told him, like, man, we gonna make it. He was gonna make it.
Now,
So was this supposed to be sorry to interrupt, I just want to make sure I understand. From your understanding, was this supposed to be a robbery of Jazz, or they were trying to kill him, or they were just trying to beat him up, or was it not even for Jazz at all? Maybe it was for Nate. Like, what's your understanding of?
I want to say it was all three wrapped
Okay.
in one. You know what I'm saying? I want to say it was Nate. That's why I said the caption was "Pick your homie up."
Right.
So it was Nate. Get backs for Nate. It was we gonna take this money, and it was we gonna smoke him.
But so it was like an intentional, like, plan
Yeah,
ahead,
it
like,
was
we're gonna
planned out
kill
for
him.
sure. It was organized. It was organized kind of well too.
Yeah, I just didn't know if it was like an accidental, like it was intended to be a robbery and maybe like scare the shit out of him.
No, it was too smooth.
Okay.
It was an ambush for sure.
Okay.
It was an ambush for sure. And then
just so we're clear, so Nate, Jazz, he was your nephew.
he was my nephew, but we grew up in the same household all our life, so I called him my little brother.
Gotcha. Okay.
He really like my son.
Okay. So take care of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was really like my son.
Okay.
But our age difference is not far apart. So
I was just gonna say.
he never called me uncle.
No.
He always just called me big brother because from when he was growing up, he thought I was his big brother.
Ish. It's fine. It's family.
Yeah, so
That's sad, man. Definitely sad.
It's a big loss. So what happened after that with all of this shenanigans? So like, this Jazz is murdered, but it's to get at Nate.
right.
And then there was a setup, and it was either T Gotti's or Alishah.
Right.
And then what?
All right, so everybody calling my phone. I'm at work. I can't even really talk to these people. I'm looking at messages.
Where do you work again? Sorry, I didn't write that down.
Vice Grip Investments.
Vice Grip Investments?
Yes. Doing fences and home rehab.
That's right. Well, that's how you stay in shape. That's hard work.
Yes, fencing is really hard work.
Is it your
I
own
miss my
company
life.
or is it somebody else's
It's
company?
not my company. It's Stanley's company.
Stanley. Who's Stanley?
You didn't talk to him?
I haven't spoken to
He's
him.
the owner. Okay,
I
he's
gotta
the,
just talk to Stan.
okay,
Oh,
he's
okay.
the owner of the home on 116th. So
Oh, okay.
originally, I'm fixing these houses up because he owned a couple houses, and then while I'm fixing them up, I'm getting money to buy one of them.
Oh, nice.
Because
Okay,
he only
that's
wanted
cool.
like 5,000 down on 116th. He only wanted like 40,000 for it.
Oh, that's
House
great.
number 16?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, that
Yeah, that's a good investment.
Yes.
So he's not a family member. He's just a friend that you.
Okay, so he's kind of sort of is a family member
Okay.
because I got 8 older sisters.
Oh my gosh, you have a huge family.
So he stayed on. So he grew up with my sisters because they went to school together.
Oh.
Are they free people?
No, they went to school on Miles, on 93rd and Miles, that area.
Okay.
So he's sort of like a big brother.
He is, for sure. I call him my big brother.
Okay. All right.
For
got
sure.
it.
So he always, just looked out if I ever fell in a hard spot or whatever. Because me and my girl, we had got evicted from our house in Cleveland Heights or whatever. So we were staying in hotels. We were staying in hotels. So then I actually was riding down 116th because I always could have popped up at his house or something. I just don't pop up at people's house. But I seen them on 116th outside, and I had to talk to him. I'm like, I need somewhere to stay. So he's like, well, help me fix this up, and you got a
Sure.
spot.
Perfect.
He was like, and then we started talking about. I was talking about buying it
Yeah.
because I'm like, how much you want for it? He's like, give me 40,000. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
That's doable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For two family? Upstairs,
Yeah,
downstairs?
right?
And
Especially if
it's
you
an
rent
attic.
the other
And it's an
one.
attic.
Oh, yeah.
And I didn't even get to do nothing up there. But if you seen it downstairs, I did that downstairs. And I was supposed to be working on. I just want my life back, man.
Yeah.
This shit is so unfortunate and just stupid.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
Well, and also let me back up really quickly. You mentioned Nikki earlier. What is she related to you, or she's got your
Okay,
kids?
so
Like, what's the deal there?
she's Brittany's auntie.
It's Brittany. Huh?
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And where does she live?
She stays on Aspinwall.
Aspinwall. Okay. Were you like? What's your relationship like with her?
Okay, so that's where I feel like Mr. kind of put the green light in because me and Nikki fell out. I was supposed to take my kids to Disney World this summer. I was supposed to take them to Florida, and I told her this in March.
Yeah.
I booked the tickets in March.
Okay.
Tickets not cheap.
No, that's expensive.
And then we had the villa set up, and we actually went to it was set up for 3 theme parks: Disney World, Universal Studios, and Fun Spot.
Nice.
So I spent damn near like $7,000-8,000 on for my daughter Imani and my daughter Mia Moore. So it comes to, I told her July 2nd. That's when we was leaving. So I make t-shirts and stuff also.
Oh, okay.
So as I'm making all the t-shirts, I called her. She like, oh yeah, now was not a good time. I'm like, what? What you mean? She start fussing at me or whatever. So I'm like, all right. So I was hurt, and I did put on my Instagram. I was like, man, that weird lady, man, she tripping. I ain't call her no. And I was like, yeah, that weird lady tripping. Like, that's f***ed up.
Yeah.
And then our family members, Mister, all of them get the da. We gonna get you, all this other bullshit. I wasn't worried about that because shit.
And that was in July.
Yeah. So that's when I feel like
Y'all fell out.
we fell out. So and these is Mr. dudes. These is Mr. niggas. So I feel like after that it was up. You know what I'm saying? It was up for Jazz. Because
What's up?
like up, it's beef.
Okay.
Like
Because even though Jazz and Mister were sort of related, they were from 2 different areas,
Right.
but they were sort of like neutral
Because of me.
right, there was this
'Cause of me and
relationship.
kids. Right,
But
so-
then once that relationship was severed, he's no longer protected by this sort of neutral zone.
At that point, it was up. It was beef at that point.
Exactly.
Gotcha. So when he died that night, I mean, how did you get notified?
Yeah, that's a good question.
okay, I was coming home from work, beat up,
From
tired.
Vice Grip Investments.
Yes, we
Okay.
just installed a fence. We just I want to say either we installed a fence or we was welding the gates to go install the fence the next day.
Sure, okay.
And I want to say we was welding, but because if we did, because we ain't had no big fence job that day, so I probably either took some post out or dropped some post in and put the concrete down, and then we went to the shop to go weld. So as I'm coming back to weld, Grip dropped me off. Well, actually, he didn't drop me off. My car was messed up. I'm thinking the worst, but it really needed a battery and a fuse. I'm thinking it needed like a starter or fuel pump. So
And that's your BMW?
My BMW.
Okay.
So he like, the day he told me it was my fuel pump, he was kind of tipsy. So we all was on our way to AutoZone to go get the fuel pump. He like, what's wrong with your car again? I'm like, you said it was the fuel pump.
Yeah.
He was like, I was kind of tipsy that day. Let's drive back up.
He's like,
So
maybe I got that wrong.
over there. So he was like, no, I hear it. He was like, that's probably a fuse or something. So yeah, my car was down for like 3 weeks, and it was just a funny
Over a fuse.
Pissed. So I got it started back up.
Okay.
I drove to my other friend's house. Okay, so me and Grit, after I put the fuse in, we probably smoked a blunt or something. He went to the house. No, matter of fact, he went to his other house on 120th in Union to go do some painting or something in there. Because he don't stop working. I don't know how the fuck he get all this energy, but he don't stop. And he like, old as fuck, he like 46.
Right.
So I pull up to my friend Jamel house. He stay on Harborne. So he wasn't there. So as I'm pulling out the driveway, I call my sister Vina, and my sister Zelina in Houston or whatever. So I'm like, hey, what's going on? She on the phone crying. I'm like, what's wrong? She like, Jazz and critical. She like, Jazz and critical. I'm like, what do you mean? I'm like, what you mean critical? Like, he just got shot. I'm like, well, I'm furious. I just got my car back started because I was about to go pull up on him. Cause we ain't stay too far from each other.
Right.
So I'm like, I just got my car back. I'm about to go pull up on little bro. Come to find out this nigga critical. I called Grip. I'm like, man, cause Jazz was working for Grip too, but he had skipped a couple days, so Grip wasn't even fucking with him no more. But he kept begging like, hey, bro, can I get my job back? Can I get my job back? And Grip just like no. So I called Grip. I'm like, man, Jazz is critical. I called Amina. I called my sister Amina, his mom. She quiet. I'm like, what's wrong? She's like, you critical, you been shot. I'm like, what? She's like, come to the hospital. I'm like, where you at? Metro. So Grip meet up with me. He drive there because I wasn't able to drive. I'm hurt. But in my heart, I just knew I was gonna make it in time to at least see him. We on the highway. Mina called me like he passed. So after that, I died. Because I was my everything. I was my everything. And I didn't even get to see. Yeah. So I went to the hospital. On my way to the hospital,
Metro?
on my way to Metro, I called Destiny. Destiny and Jazz was like this. They was like brother, sister, evil twins, whatever you want to call them. Two peas in a pot. Like they was niggas. So I called her because I know she ain't know. So, and her being the closest to him out of his friends, you know what I'm saying? I called her first. She met me up there. So we was just devastated at the hospital. And then everybody was furious. I'm not gonna lie to you. He was furious.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
That's normal.
My dad pulled me to the side. He said, promise me there will be no violence. I told him, I can't promise you what these little niggas gonna do. Because Jazz got friends. You know what I'm saying? Just like these little niggas killers, Jazz got little niggas that's killers too. That do too. You know what I'm saying? So I said, I can only tell you what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna listen to you. But I can't stop nobody from doing nothing because everybody got their own relationship for them and everybody set up different. And that's what I told them. That's exactly what I told them. I said, I can't stop nobody from doing nothing. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I only know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna listen to you. I don't wanna be involved with it, but I'm involved with it anyway because that's my little brother.
Right.
See what I'm saying? And then, next.
And this is at the hospital?
Yeah, this is at the hospital.
And who else at the hospital? It's
It
you, your
was
dad?
me, my dad. It was most of my family members. It was Jazz, the mother of Jazz child, and it was Destiny, and I guess I want to say Destiny's girlfriend and Grip too.
Oh, okay.
Grip is Stanley. Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, thank you for that. Great.
So,
And Jazz's mom, her name is Amina?
Amina.
Okay.
And Jazz's girlfriend.
her name is Portia.
Yeah.
I really didn't know her name.
Baby mom. I think, okay, we'll just say the baby mom. That's fine.
Because I promise you, all these motherfuckers I did not know. They knew Jazz.
Yeah.
I didn't even know his baby mama name.
Yeah.
I just used to say, hey, what's up?
Yeah.
But you said she lived right down the street to you.
Yeah, well, like, I stayed on 116th and Benham. She stayed on 116th and Imperial.
Okay.
But I never really kicked it with her, you know what I'm saying? Because I used to always be at work.
Right.
On his birthday, I didn't even want to go, but I'm glad I did go because I had to finish up paying the house.
Yeah.
And then I heard about that shit in the fucking morning, got yelled at from Grip. Yeah, da-da-da-da-da, you been bullshitting. I knew you went to that party and all this other shit. And then he was like, man, I'm glad you went, bro. He was like, I'm glad because that's the last time you seen to make me. I'm like, yeah. But so all these from Brittany to everybody in that picture, I knew none of them. I don't be with none of them. I be with my family. You know what I'm saying? These people, they all just knew Jazz. Mm-hmm. Brittany used to take care of Jazz, so she used to call herself being her like his like mom or whatever.
Oh, okay. And what's your relationship with Britt? Like, are y'all? I know you've shared kids. Like, are y'all cool? Or are you not? Like,
We cool.
Okay.
Not in no type of relationship, not back and forth or nothing like that. We just cool.
Okay. Because you had said that you cheated on her with some other girl,
But
like Turquoise's friend, and then they got cool, and I was like,
this was like in 2000, I want to say 16.
Francesca.
Yeah. So I guess that's how she met Turquoise, and Turquoise introduced her to all these people.
Okay.
Gotcha.
From Nate and
That's
all
why they all know each
Yeah.
other.
That's why they all know each other.
Right.
But I was in and out of jail, so I never really vibed with them. I never even liked them, to be honest. I never liked them.
Right.
I'm like, who is these people you calling your kids? Because
Yeah.
Brittany used to call them her kids, and I'm like, yo, I got some weird shit going on. I'm like, I don't want to be nowhere around none of this. You just bringing people to your house, and y'all living together, and I'm just like, So I stayed my distance from all of them, like all my life.
Sure.
To this day, I've always stayed my distance from them.
Sure.
How many kids you and Brittany have together?
I got 3 with her biologically, and 2 I do planning.
So Nikki has 3 of your children?
Yeah, and the other 2 was at somewhere out of Youngstown. I want to say Canfield or something like that.
And
But me and the foster parents, there was some black older couple, like real old or whatever. We had a good relationship.
Nice.
I used to always duo them and all that shit.
Let you see the kids, everything.
Yeah, and I was trying to figure out like how would I go about seeing my kids?
Right.
Like at this day and age, you know what I'm saying? But
That's good that you know you kept in contact with them.
yeah, so these people I didn't even know, didn't have no involvement with them, had no relationship with them, didn't care for them.
But you knew Destiny.
I knew Destiny. Destiny was cool. Destiny was just cool, but Destiny was always like, she was just, I didn't really like her being around Jazz either. I knew that was real cool.
They were like besties.
Yeah, I know that was real cool, but I ain't care for her being around. I ain't want none of them being around Jazz, to be honest. I was just protect, like I wanted him just, cool. I just wanted him with me. Because
Yeah.
he just getting too much with them. You know what I'm saying? He be
Right.
involved in way too much. Destiny be having her own shit going on. Nate got his own shit going on. All of them guys just be having their own shit going on, and them being cool with Jazz, now he's in it.
Right.
So I never cared for him being around none of these people. It was just, they were so close. I called her like, little brother just got killed. And she came up to the hospital there to grieve with me. I didn't know who else to call, for real.
Right.
Who was that close, you know what I'm saying? Who I could just be like, who I could just call like that.
How was her reaction?
Her reaction, she wasn't feeling it. She wasn't feeling it, and she wasn't feeling it because she knew what was going on, because they all ran together or whatever. So she knew these people. You know what I'm saying? They all knew each other. They all stayed in our house 100% all together. All of them. They was all friends at one point. Colin and the other dude, they was all friends.
So who all stayed in that house? Yeah, right? I know.
Who did not?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't, because like I said, remember,
Sure.
I don't really know these people like that.
You didn't stay in the house.
I did.
So, okay, we got that.
Okay, so I know Turquoise stayed there.
Okay, yep.
I knew Turquoise because me and Turquoise never liked me.
Oh, really?
Never liked me.
Why?
I don't know, because Turquoise is gay, and I guess she always wanted my baby mama. I don't know what the weird shit the fuck they had going on.
Okay.
But yeah, so she never liked me.
Okay.
So it was Turquoise, it was Nate. At one point, Jazz was f***ing the girl India.
And they were both there?
All of them. Jazz
and
yes.
India?
Yes.
So Nate, Turquoise, Jazz, India. Was Brittany there or no?
Brittany was there.
At one point, okay. And then
Destiny was there.
oh, Destiny was there too. Okay.
It was a couple people. I heard Alishah was there. I heard fucking. Did I say Nate was there? Nate was there. It was like damn. It was a flop house. To be
What
honest.
about Mister?
Mister wasn't there.
Did he always stay with his mom is Nikki?
Yeah.
Is here? If
But he was always around.
Do you know what Nikki looks like? Have you met her?
Yeah, I met Nikki.
So if I show you a photo, can you tell me if this is her or not?
Yeah.
Is that her?
That's definitely not her.
That's not
I
her.
want to say, is she?
Yes.
Did she pass away?
I don't think so.
Okay, because her sister was found somewhere in an abandoned house.
No. Okay.
Somewhere on like off of like in between 105 and 110.
Mm-hmm.
How long was this?
This was like 2 years ago, I want to say.
I think I heard something like.
And then yeah.
So that's not okay, because I want to make sure I get the right Nikki.
Go to Facebook.
Her Facebook.
Actually, I think that name may have came up.
It did. Yeah, it has. But that's
It's all tied together. Also, I'm glad I really got to talk to y'all, because the media, man, was making me look crazy.
Don't worry, the media makes us crazy too.
Yeah,
Oh, don't worry.
For real,
about it.
man.
Yeah.
Actually,
Because I'm not that dude.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm not that dude.
it's-
Here we go.
I'll co-sign that. If I didn't know what he was accused of, I probably wouldn't believe it. I could see that.
The media does it to us too. No, we feel your pain.
If you want some more coffee, let me know, but I can bring you some more bottled water or something. Get you something.
Probably got to use the bathrooms. That's cool.
Absolutely. You want to use now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Here, and I'll work on trying to pull up Facebook.
You keep. Okay.
Yeah. No, you get it.
So, are you from Cleveland originally?
Yes.
So you're used to like cold winters.
Yes.
So this isn't so bad. This like weather that we have right now, this is okay.
Sorry, man.
It's pretty good there. Did you need water, Kristen?
No, I'm good. Thank you. I was telling Hakeem I'm trying to make this silly Android phone work for me, and it's not cooperating.
Yeah, you're not fine.
I know.
Had it for many years.
Maybe it's the response.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not the same for some reason.
It's not. It works better with my emails and texts and everything else.
Everything just be so quick,
Quick,
and you
yeah.
just Androids just gotta, and then it's drags and lags.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Or I was lamenting to him, as you well know, like people will call me and it won't ring. It'll be in my hand. Right now, someone could be calling me. I would have no idea. It's in my hand. It should ring. It does not.
I think we were talking about Destiny. So Destiny was at the hospital, and you said she was with her girlfriend.
Yeah, I want to say.
Do you know her girlfriend's name?
I don't. Because just remember, I do not know none of these people.
Right. Yeah.
And that's my honest to God truth. Like, I don't kick it with them. I never even like jazz kicking with them.
Yeah.
I'm in a whole different, like, I'm a top tier nigga, you know what I'm saying? I'll be with the ballers, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Trying to keep them out the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I be with the ballers, we get money, we don't do none of that extra shit. We don't be beefing with niggas, we get too much money to be beefing with niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, we don't do none of that. And that's how I was basically trying to get Jazz. It's like, it's other shit you could be doing. We need to flip these houses. We need to be up here with these older niggas. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the type of money.
Right. Right.
Yeah, like you said, house on 116, 40,000.
Yeah.
I was about to sell it for 120. Easy.
Oh, yeah.
Easy 120.
Yeah, somebody would have bought it quick.
Easy 120.
40,000.
Yeah.
I was gonna throw a gate around it, fence it in.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Easy 120. I'm pissed about all this shit. It's fucking up my money.
Yeah.
I like money. I don't do this.
Sure. Yeah.
Like, if anybody, I mean, I could put a million people in this room right now. They all gonna say the same thing. They like, Hakeem not like that. That's what everybody was saying. Like, Hakeem not like that. He non-violent. He non-confrontational. If a nigga say fuck you, spit on my face, I'd turn around and walk away. I'll probably up a fat ass middle. I'm like, man, shut your broke ass up, and then walk away.
Sure.
Like, I don't got time to be sitting here in interrogation rooms.
Yeah. Well, like you said, I mean, the media, they can make a person look like a monster.
Piece of shit,
You
bro.
know, so, you know, that's why we know.
I can't, like, when I do, not if, because when I do claim my innocence and they see my innocence, I can't even live in the city no more.
Yeah. We get it.
I'm in fear for my life.
And we appreciate you speaking to us, you know what I mean? The only way we get some type of clarification
Yeah,
is to hear from you, you know what I mean? We've talked to so many people since, you know, even when the men just passed away on November 2nd. You know, just, we've heard from so many people.
I know that story's
got
all
so
over the
many
place.
different stories, and,
Yeah.
you know, but, you know, we can't put words in anyone's mouth. And, like, I mean, you're like one of the last people that we need to
In my head, to be honest, it was like, y'all was saying, say he did this.
You mean like all those other people who are like going like this?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
thinking in my head like, y'all like, say he did this, say he did this, tell him he did this.
Sure.
So I'm like, what the fuck? And to be honest, before I even had a warrant, I was gone.
Really?
Because,
When did you leave town?
man, I can't, man, I know, when I talk to my lawyer, we gonna get all the dates, we gonna get all the videos, because I'm on video. I'm on video. That's why I'm
Great.
so like positive about me making this, because I'm on video.
Right.
I'm on video at Home Depot. Like, it's a store right across the street from my house.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, what the fuck? So, I can't really per se the dates because I smoke a lot of weed.
Yeah.
So, I just gotta get back to...
Yeah, so you're not certain. Okay, that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
But it wasn't like, because it wasn't immediately after Jazz was killed. Because Jazz was killed and you were still in town at least the next day because you said people were like blowing up your phone.
Right. So, he got killed on the 2nd.
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably left... I can't really say right now. I can't really say.
Yeah, it's fine. Sometime after that. Yeah. No, you're fine.
I don't
You're
want to say
fine.
the wrong thing.
But you said people were blowing up your phone like the next day. Like, what is everybody saying the next day?
Basically, who did it? Who was involved with it?
Okay. And so
Pointing
that's
their
when you
fingers
start
at
putting
everybody.
it together about like there was this setup. It was either this girl or this girl. And
Well, it was really Nate telling me it was a setup, and it was this girl and this girl, and
How does Nate get to you though? Because you said that you weren't cool with Nate, and I don't remember him being at Metro.
I want to say he followed me on Instagram or some shit.
Okay. So he like
And
DMs
then
you or something?
and then it was people that knew Nate telling me like what he was saying, and, or people, or they going off of what Nate saying on his Instagram,
Okay.
or they going off of what they said and talk to him, so they coming with their own words and then telling me.
Yep. Okay.
So to be honest, I never really talked to Nate.
so he doesn't like DM you or anything to be like, yo, like this is
no,
okay.
no, hell no. I don't even think I'm following Nate.
I was just saying because it sounds like y'all aren't like super tight to say the least.
I hated Nate.
Okay.
He was like the goofiest of the goofies.
Okay. But he's still saying all this stuff about what happened with Jazz, so you're interested in what he's
Yes,
saying.
because he telling all like okay, Jazz's circle. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So they telling me what I guess Nate is saying. So they're putting everything together, and they just relaying it to me, and I'm just like basically, oh okay, you know what I'm saying? I'm still.
But
breathing.
Nate didn't come to the hospital.
No, hell no.
So
I didn't even call Nate.
Okay.
I wouldn't even want him to come to the hospital.
How did you find out?
yeah.
Who's Nate?
Yeah.
Instagram, the Remembrance page.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Remembrance page, and I guess that's when people start reposting Jazz.
Yeah.
So once they start reposting Jazz, they as soon as they repost them, they go to the Remembrance page,
Okay.
and then that's when they start dropping comments or whatever. So I guess Nate reposted Jazz or a video they did or whatever, and that's when the argument started.
Yeah, because Nate rapped too, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I guess that's where the argument started between Colin and Nate. So I guess that's when, after that happened, so this happened on the 2nd. So I guess they got into an argument on the 2nd or 3rd, I want to say.
Colin and Nate did?
Yeah. And that's when the other dudes start sharing out all that disrespect.
Then he starts being really disrespectful. What did they get in an argument about? What the hell was that? Just because Nate reposted some rap video?
They was beefing. I to be honest, it's like I want to tell y'all more, but I honestly don't know.
You don't know. No, that's okay. And if you don't know, you don't know.
I wasn't involved with these people.
But from what you understand,
yeah, because I'm getting word. I'm hearing all this
Sure.
from different people.
Totally.
So it's different stories.
I feel you there, absolutely. So November 2nd is when Jazz is killed.
Mm-hmm.
But after he's killed, Nate and Colin
Get to arguing.
They get into arguing.
In the
and then
comments.
after that is when Colin posts something on his Instagram page that's like super disrespectful and sort of like...
That's when it blew up.
Yeah, and that's when it get, because he's saying really cruel things about a guy that was just very sadly murdered. And like, why would you say that? Like,
That's what I'm saying. I was like, come on now. If y'all killed him, y'all killed him.
Not to be disrespectful.
And to be honest, nobody would even knew your names or anything if y'all didn't post this.
Right.
So y'all sought out. You see what I'm saying? Y'all wanted this to be like, we did this. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, what y'all got? Bring y'all best. That's what I was getting from. Cause like I said, they all got their little, all their little members or whatever.
Right.
So I guess that was.
You mean Colin's crew or
Colin's crew and Jazz's crew.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's what they do. These little niggas is crazy and retarded. That's what they do. So it was like they was antagonizing Jazz's crew.
Right.
Like, we did this. It was like, we did this. What's up?
Yeah.
Like,
What are you gonna do about it?
And I'm just like, what the?
Seriously.
I'm like, what the is going on? Like, and then mind you, I gotta work.
I said, I mean, how did that make you feel? You got guys.
I gotta do fences.
You
I gotta
mentally
make posts. I gotta dig these posts out. I gotta drop these posts in, level them. I gotta weld the fence, or I gotta be mentally and physically stable for this.
Yeah.
And it was so hard. Like,
face.
in the middle of welding, I'm crying.
Of course.
See what I'm saying? And then it's only me and Grip, so it's not like he can be like, go home, or he needs me. He needs me right now.
Yeah.
We all this hurt, man. So many families, and this shit is so sad. Like, I never knew like it would be like this.
Yeah. It's crazy how it just like keeps like echoing out and hurting more and more people.
More and more people, and then man, I ain't never want none of this.
Yeah.
I ain't never want none of this.
Yeah.
So you guys are at the hospital. I mean, like, what do you do once you leave the hospital?
Okay, once I leave the hospital.
Did you rode with Grip, right? Did Grip drive his truck or did you?
No, he drove my truck. Because remember, we got my car started, we put the fuel in there, and then I went to go pull up on my friend Jamel. As I'm leaving Jamel's house, I'm on my way headed to Jazz. But my sister calls me. My sister Vina calls me in the middle. Almost, I'm on Union. I'm on 127th and Union. Almost about to, be there. And she told me in critical. So Grip, he on 120th and Union. So I pulled down there, tell him what happened. He drive his car, he drove his truck to my spot, and then he drove for me because I'm just like all over the place.
Yeah,
so after we leave the hospital, it's only me and Grip. Me and Grip leave, and then I went back to my house.
So you and Grip go back to your place and your girlfriend and your daughter, your baby daughter.
And I think me and Grip, we drunk like a couple beers or whatever. I think I drank beers till I passed out.
Sure.
To be honest.
Does anybody else come over? It's sometimes with grief, like people still want to be together, grieve together, cry together.
I'm gonna be 100% truthful with y'all because I promise you I'm not that person that, you feel me?
Yeah. Because you just mentioned a lot of people at the hospital. It's normal for people to want to be together.
I don't remember if Destiny came over that day or she. I think, matter of fact, I think she did follow us. She did follow us from the hospital.
Destiny did?
Yeah, you guys at the hospital.
Okay.
Yeah, she followed us.
Right.
But Destiny, she in her own head. You know what I'm saying? She doing her own thing with her girl. Me and Grip talking. You know what I'm saying? Me and Grip drinking beers.
Right.
Destiny, she young. I don't really have conversation like that with young people because me and Grip just talking.
Yeah.
He's just trying to keep me level-headed. He's just trying to keep me right. I'm crying. I'm drinking beers. And then I just eventually just passed out on the couch.
So what do you think now? Like, do you think Alishah was the setup girl, or do you think it was that T. Gotti's?
Okay, so I hear him. I guess they both friends. They both work together.
Okay.
I don't know how true this is, but I heard T. Gotti had just got out of jail from setting a dude up. She was young, I guess, something like that. And I guess Alishah had set some girl up and got her beat up or whatever for getting her hair did. She acted like she wanted to get her hair did or something. They came over there like 10 deep, beat the girl up. You ain't hear nothing about that?
Why?
I have no idea. But I guess it's a whole thing. They said it's a video. It went viral. They made the girl move out of town and everything. She stopped doing hair and everything.
Jeez. Okay.
So what I'm hearing is they both were set up girls, and then the dude Colin was Alishah's boyfriend.
Okay.
So she, I guess she was, working for him or whatever.
So you think it was Alishah that was on the? Because you said there was somebody that was on the phone with Jazz.
Right. I can't tell you who it was. I wasn't there.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like I didn't even want to talk this much. As soon as I got in here, I was
just felt like between the two.
Yeah, between it, because this is the stories I'm hearing from all these people.
Yeah.
And it's just drama, but I'm just like, it's just too much. Like, what the fuck is all this shit? Why do y'all have, y'all is so young, why in the fuck do y'all have all this going on? Like, that was really in my head, like, why do y'all have all this going on? It can't be over nothing.
Right.
It can't be.
Yeah.
So, I can't say who it was, but I know from hearing what I heard they both were set up girls, for sure.
So what's your understanding of what happened with Alishah?
Man, my understanding is like, I guess Turquoise and Nate had set some type of plan up, and then after that, I really can't specify.
But like they're close, Turquoise and Nate.
Yeah, Turquoise and Nate was close, and then Nate and I guess Turquoise was close to Alishah, but they was also close to Jazz.
Gotcha.
So from the understanding, and then from my understanding was, I guess her and Nate came up with some type of plan to get her out the house, and then
Forget what house?
Alishah.
Gotcha. So Turquoise and
But I found this out like after, like I'm not involved with these people.
Sure. Yeah. You said that you and Nate don't get along. You said Turquoise doesn't like you.
I don't like none of them.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't like none of them.
Yeah.
So I guess Turquoise, from my understanding, Turquoise had made it seem like it was something that it wasn't.
Okay.
But she was really involved with it. But she got off scot-free because how she had it set up, I guess.
Now, that's an interesting little tidbit there. Those of us who have been watching this entire case have been kind of looking at Turquoise a little side-eyed, like maybe she has a little something to do with this. Interesting.
And, as far as that, like, I'm gonna have like my lawyer. I got all the videos of me.
Yeah, it's great. That's awesome.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if he come present that, like, I still gotta go to trial about this shit and everything.
I mean, we'll see. We'll see what he got. You know,
Okay.
Maybe some videos we already have. Who knows? But I'm just trying to get an idea. So we know Menjez was killed on Tuesday, November 2nd, and Alishah was kidnapped on Thursday, November 4th. And from the time frame we're able to determine, it looks like maybe she was killed on Friday, November 5th. So we're trying to make sure everyone's stories check out and who's with who and who's at this place and that place and things like that. And that's why I said, for us to, ask you, like, hey, well, were you at this place or this place? others that we've talked to, they say, yeah, I was here, there, and everywhere. It's better to hear from you. Like, hey, were you with Turquoise? Were you with Nate? On this day, and if you were, maybe you were with him at one point of the day, and he left later in the day. Who knows? I don't know.
Right.
But that's stuff we need to hear from you about. So.
Yeah, that's why I want to get my lawyer, so I can go with my lawyer with all my day. Cause I don't want to say the wrong thing in the wrong. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying like, oh yeah, I don't need my lawyer. I just want to go over with him.
No, I
you know what I'm saying?
I get what the
like. I'm not done having the interview with y'all. I just on specific times and dates and everything. I don't want to f it up. I don't want to.
And like we told you at the beginning, like if we ask you something and you're not certain, it's cool to say I don't know, or it's like I don't want to talk about that right now because I'm not sure. I got to think about it and figure. Cool, man. We don't have to talk about it.
I know that group of people. I know for sure that group of people had came up with some other shit. I don't know who. I'm not the mastermind. Like
that group of people, meaning like what group of people?
I'll say Britney's people because that's what I know him as.
You
like
mentioned it earlier.
That's what I know him as, Britney's people, because all the motherfuckers she had in her house.
I mean, have they ever been at your house?
Hell no. What you mean, like my house?
Well, you say you live on 116th.
Yeah.
Right? Like, have those people ever been like those? I mean, Destiny came over.
Yeah, they came to my house.
Okay.
They came to my house for sure.
Destiny did.
All of them came to my house at one point, all together, except for India and Nate.
Who came to your house?
And what the pictures at? I don't really.
But you know Brittany.
I know Brittany.
You know Destiny.
I know Destiny. Jazz baby mama.
Jazz baby mama. Okay.
What's her name? Destiny's baby mama.
Okay.
Okay, the girlfriend.
And the one dude, little ugly dude.
You look like. What do you call him?
Yeah, what'd you do?
I don't know. He's a little ugly dude in the picture. With the little bumps, little ugly dude. I call him little ugly dude.
Little ugly dude.
Because I real life don't know these people.
Who is he to, like, all this group or to Jazz? Like,
Yeah, they I wouldn't say they a gang because, they wasn't really doing no gang. But they was like a little group, you know what I'm saying? They was like a little family. It's not a gang, they was like a family.
let me see if I can find a photo to show you.
I thought I might have had one
Right.
ugly dude.
But they definitely all came to my house after I got off of work. And I'm like, I was like, what the f is y'all doing at my house like this? I'm like, yeah, we go upstairs and shit.
What time did they get to your house?
I can't say right now.
Okay, yeah, very good.
Yeah.
Very cool. Cool, yeah, you're good.
Just little ugly dude.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I thought I had like a,
Cleaner one.
like a driver's license photo somewhere.
It was probably on one of them blogs.
Tell me about it.
But yeah, him. They all came to that bitch. I'm like, what the f?
So they all come over. Are they all together?
They was all together.
Were they all in the same car? Or you didn't see that part?
I didn't really see that part.
Okay.
I just opened the door.
Sure.
And then I'm like,
And they all come in.
I'm like, cause I'm just getting off work. I'm about tired as
Yeah.
So boom, I open the door like this. I'm gonna stand out here on the door.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we're stuck in here.
So I open the door. I'm like, fuck is y'all doing here? Like,
Yeah, right? Like, hey.
I'm like, what's up? Yeah, I'm like, what's up? I'm like, come up.
Yeah.
What? I walk upstairs.
All right.
And then me and my girl, I'm in my room with my girl. You see what I'm saying? We
Yeah.
smoking weed. I ain't want all them. It was too many heads.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I ain't want all them niggas in my blunt. So I'm in the room with my girl. She like, what are them motherfuckers doing here? I'm like, I don't know. They just popped up. Looking crazy as
They look crazy.
looking crazy about crazy. I swear to God, I'm looking at them when I first seen them. I'm like,
Did they say anything?
it was just they vibe. It was just like they vibe. I'm like, no, they didn't say nothing. They just knocked on my door and they was just there. And I'm like, their vibe was strange as I'm like,
Are they like
what's up?
happy? Are they sad? Are they angry? Are they threatening you? Are they
No, they wasn't
scared?
threatening me. They know hell no. They was just like, it was more so like cocky.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Well, that's weird. All
it
right.
was more so like cocky, like, just, I don't know. It didn't seem like they was grieving like I was. You know what I'm saying?
How did they get there?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Because they was like, because I didn't even look out to see what kind of car was in that bit in my driveway or nothing. You know what I'm saying? I was just surprised and more so because I didn't really go past that door.
Yeah.
I came down the side. You been in my house?
I think it was like upstairs.
I stayed upstairs.
Okay.
Okay.
So, it's the front, right? If you go, no, the front room, right, and it's the front stairs,
Right.
right. I'm back to the side door, so I go down the side stairs.
Gotcha.
To where you come up the driveway to that other door on the side.
Okay.
I open the door, so right there is kind of a blind spot because the window from the downstairs kind of poke out. I tell people though, I would have seen the car because I tell people do not park in my driveway because my uncle be that shit because he always there doing.
Yeah.
He either burning wood, picking up material.
Yeah, don't get in the way.
Yeah, like he hate that shit. He always yell at me about that. So I always tell people don't park in the driveway. It's a big ass field right there. So I actually probably would have seen the car if they follow directions, but it's like this the house, right? And it's like basically this the window. But
yeah.
It ain't that, but it's definitely a blind spot to where if you park in the front and if you don't look all the way out, kinda, then you're not gonna see it.
Okay.
You're not gonna see the car. But they all did pop up to my house.
So that was in that. It popped up. It was Brittany. You said right.
Right.
And ugly dude in the photo.
Where the photo at?
And
Where the lineup at?
Still, yeah. It's...
Christian's gonna try and get you.
I'm gonna try and get you an actual photo.
Yeah.
What's the remembrance page?
Remembrance.
Yeah. Clear remembrance page.
Why he be on there?
The whole thing.
Like the whole chart with all.
Yeah.
Now,
And
okay,
I can't say with time or day.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah, no,
Without my
you're
lawyer.
right.
I can't say that.
But this-
Because I don't want to fuck that up.
Right, no, totally. But this is, you brought up a good point that we should probably clarify with you. So you've obviously seen stuff online, whether it's Remembrance page or media or whatever. You're sure that, like, when you see that photo, and I'll get you an official photo, like, whoever this ugly kid is, like, you remember him from that night. You're not misremembering him just because you've seen his photo on the Remembrance page.
Yeah, I remember because he was Josh's friend. They used to.
Oh, okay. So, like, you've seen him before.
I seen him before.
Okay.
You can't forget his ugly ass.
Do
He looked like a alien or something.
Do you remember what Jazz would call him?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right.
I swear to God, I promise right hand to God, on my kids, on my little brother. I don't like his crowd. I hated his crowd. I'm like, these is some fucking peons that you kicking it with.
And when you're saying that, you're also referencing to this ugly dude.
Yeah, I'm like,
you didn't like him.
I didn't like
his
none
vibe.
of his friends. They was all broke and corny. I wanted him with me. I'm with the bosses and the ballers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like this, you need to be with me. Like, you don't need to be with them.
Right.
But Jazz, they his friends, you know? He did time. He met some of these niggas from doing time together. You know what I'm saying? You meet a lot of people from doing time, though.
Sure.
Right? From being in jail.
Sure.
I met a lot of friends from, being in jail.
Right, of course.
So that's how probably some of these niggas coming about, because he was in and out of jail, too.
Yep.
You know, so you got to get in the picture.
I'm almost there. It's processing on my bullshit phone.
And I hope I'm not incriminating myself with what I'm saying. I'm just really trying to be
If you don't
social.
know,
If you don't know, you don't know.
Yeah, we don't want to like you have a time frame. You don't remember like.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. One of my highlights watching these videos is watching law enforcement scramble when the suspect, starts to think about, like, maybe I shouldn't be talking. Maybe I should get in it. Oh, no, you're fine. You could just, they try to calm him down. They both came in. I'm going to replay that. Both of them come in trying to calm him down, boy. Thank goodness.
You got to get in the picture.
I'm almost there. It's processing on my bullshit phone.
And I hope I'm not incriminating myself with what I'm saying. I'm just really trying to be social.
If you don't know, you don't know.
Yeah, we don't want to like you have a time frame. You don't remember like.
Yeah.
You heard her. She was like, no.
I know y'all just wanted to talk to me. To be honest, when I found out about it, I was scared. But I wasn't even in town. Because it's just like, y'all doing goofy ass shit. You see what I'm saying?
Are you gonna tow your vehicle back?
I sold it.
Oh, you sold it?
You did?
I can't remember what day I sold it on.
Sure.
I got video all that because it's like.
Did you get a good deal?
Huh?
Did you get a good deal? Like, do you shiny it up and make it pretty like you do?
I had bike racks and muds and 10 all the way wrapped around. I used to drive around EC. You see what I'm saying? The one time I rode past the top like 2 or 3 times. I'm like, then the third time, I'm like, he about to pull me over. He done seen me twice and he want to know who the fuck I was. But my shit was together.
Good for you.
My shit was together.
Legit.
Legit. I don't play.
So did you get a good deal when you sold it?
Not for real.
Yeah, you don't look real happy about it.
Nah, man.
Take a loss on that one.
I took a loss on that one.
Oh. Well, you know, you can't win all of them.
You lose and then wins and losses.
That's all right.
Yeah.
That's all right. That's the way it works sometimes.
And that was the only car you had? I thought you had 2. Like, in BMW? Is that a car?
No, I had one at that point, but I had different cars throughout.
Different, yeah.
Yeah.
You had a Volkswagen in Miami.
Yeah, I had a Touareg in Miami, 19 Touareg in Miami. I left that at the airport. It wasn't my name though.
Right.
I had a girl name or whatever. So she hate me for that. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I want to pay her back so bad because I feel bad about that type of shit. I don't like when people dirty.
Why did you leave it at the airport?
Because I told you, Jazz gave me that. Yeah, I was supposed to go back to Miami, but I went to New Orleans for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Jazz is there. And at that time, I probably was down to like my last 17, 15 bands.
You went to that much money?
Nigga.
That's a lot. Very fast.
I blew 10 at a strip club.
Oh, you was just throwing money up in the air.
I don't know who I thought I was. I don't know who the fuck I thought I was.
Yeah.
But that's why I be saying, like, I really wish they would have took my life instead of Jazz life, because I lived my life. I lived a good life. I stayed in Houston. I stayed in Vegas. I stayed in Miami. Like, I had a good life, for real.
You've been like all over the place.
He ain't get to live his life. He ain't get to live his life.
How old was Jazz? 25?
Hell no, nigga was only 19.
19? Yeah, that's right. He was 19.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they all young. So when I found that they was babies, cause I'm like, not to say nothing like too deep, but I was mad. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Anybody that happens to anybody, they don't want their get backs. But I'm like, I'm looking at these motherfuckers. These is fucking babies, bruh.
Yeah.
These is fucking babies, man. It's babies fucking killing babies. Like, y'all not even living your life. Like, when I see the dude calling the dude streets, like, I cried, like, just how, like, right now, I'm like, damn, like, y'all niggas just so young, just throwing your lives away. Like, y'all don't know nothing else.
I know.
Like, y'all don't know nothing else, but
it's so dumb because they have so much potential. They can do so much other stuff.
It's for no reason. Like, go get y'all some money. Like, go live life. Go fly to town.
Yeah.
So I'm looking. So niggas like, so I'm saying this who did this shit. I'm looking. I broke down. Like, man, I can't hurt no fucking babies. These is fucking kids. Like, these little niggas is only 17, 18, 19. They don't know. They don't even know no better. Like, they moms not even mature yet. You know what I'm saying?
Totally.
So, like, that's what made me real hurt, because I'm like, damn. Like, what can I do now?
Mm-hmm.
What can I do now? Because it's not they fucking fault. They don't fucking know no better. So I was just like, man, what the I thought about myself and some more shit. Like, just to be with my little brother again. Because I'm like, I can't do nothing. I can't fault these little niggas. I can't fault them. This is all they know. Look where we at. Nigga, what the fuck they listening to? They don't know nothing else. They not even old enough to, they haven't even seen shit. Like, they not even old. They minds haven't even developed.
Right.
So I can't even blame them. Because this is all they know. Nobody taught them never different. Nobody taught them no different. Nobody showed them no different. I wish, I wanted, like, for real, with all this shit said and done, bro, I'm gonna be a real life mentor to these little boys. I'm gonna help them. We gonna fix up these houses. We gonna try to get some cars. I'm gonna get them LLCs. Like, cause this need to stop. Because they don't know no better. All they know is rob and kill. Cause what they listening to.
Yeah.
It ain't really no opportunity. And if it is opportunity, like one thing, they lazy too.
I was just to say, but you didn't get involved in all that.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, and you busted your butt and worked hard to do stuff.
That's what I'm saying, because I had a better plan in my head.
Yeah.
I had a better plan in my head. And that's what I was trying to get them, but I ain't gonna fake, like, all this said and done, man, I'm gonna get the fuck out here and listen to these little boys.
Yeah. You said they were lazy though?
They lazy.
They're
They
just, like, not gonna work.
spoiled.
Yeah.
They spoiled.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They mama's getting all this free money and shit, and you know, they just spoiled. They lazy and they spoiled. I want to show them, like, what it is to work hard and get a good payout after that.
Yeah.
Once we fix this house up, make it up, dress it up, look pretty or whatever, and then look.
Yeah, appreciate
But it take money to make money.
Yeah.
You just don't go out here robbing and stealing. It don't work like that.
Right.
That's not how this works.
Right.
I tried that. It don't work like that.
Yeah.
It only works when you work hard.
Right. I totally agree.
But I had to grow up to understand that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't hit me till I was like 22, 23.
And at that point in time, you were, already a dad?
Yup, I was a dad at 21. I feel like I did good though. My nigga had a baby at 15. His baby like 30 now. Like 14, 15. Yeah, he got a grown baby now.
That's so young.
Yeah, so that's what I was saying when I saw who did it. I'm like, man, these motherfuckers is so young. Like that's what hurt me the most.
Let me ask you this though, you know, so like even like seeing like the news clip and those individuals facing it, they're like, damn, like those the same people that came
to my
like I didn't know that thought had it.
Right?
Like,
I mean, especially with Brittany.
Like Brittany, ugly dude.
Yeah,
Like Destiny, like
I was heated. I packed up my shit and got up through. Cause I'm like, they came to my house. Why?
right.
They didn't have no reason to even come to my house. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They just popped up. And I literally looked like, what's up, y'all?
Mm-hmm.
What's going on? Come upstairs.
Yeah.
Like, what the f?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I go to the background, me and my girl smoking. She's like, who was all the people here? I'm like, jazz friends. I'm like, Jazz said jazz friends and Brittany.
Jazz,
like,
Jazz didn't have a problem with Brittany knowing to try to
Exactly.
not for real, because she know I ain't like, yeah, because Brittany, she ain't, oh shit, but drama. Drama. I be trying to be away from her because she's just always, it's just like her and drama is like this. Ugly dude.
Okay.
All right, Anthony Brand.
That's his name.
Yeah. Got it.
Okay, so, yeah, Ant. That's what the fuck they call him.
That's what they called him, Ant.
Ant. I thought they called him Ant because he looked like a fucking ant. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't know that was his real life name. That's funny. His mama picked that one. But so she like, who was all them people here? I'm like, Jazz friends and Brittany. She like, what the fuck is Brittany doing here? I'm like, bro, I don't know.
What was she doing here? Like,
Yeah, right? It's like
I'm
awkward.
like,
yeah, why?
literally, I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, I don't even know how these motherfuckers got here. They
Yeah,
just
right?
came. I just told them to come upstairs. I'm like, and then I ain't want them to hit the blunt. You feel me? So I'm just in there talking to my girl or whatever. These motherfuckers in there. I don't know what the fuck they talking about because I can give a fuck. I'm just trying to figure out like how I'm about to tell these motherfuckers like I'm trying to figure out how I'm about to ask them like why the fuck are y'all here and like when the fuck are y'all leaving because like me and my girl was there chilling. We was smoking. I'm grieving. Like I don't even know y'all people. Brittany, I don't even like you. Jazz baby mama, I don't even know your name. So it's like, man, get y'all out my. I don't want y'all living in my space. Like,
Yeah. How long did they stay? Ish. Like, are they there for
Not
a
long.
while? Okay, so they're not like
it wasn't long.
hanging out, like spending the night, like
No,
partying.
hell no. Wasn't no drinking. They ain't hit my blunt at all. They just came over, popped up. They probably. I don't really want to say no time, but it wasn't long though. Yeah. It wasn't long at all.
Stay in the state at night.
And then I don't even know how they all. I don't even know if they all. I think. Let me think before I say something. I want to say I don't think they all left together. I want to say they left in like little segments,
Like little groups. Okay.
Like, you see what I'm saying? I wasn't looking out the window or nothing to see what car or who walked or.
Yeah.
Like when they came over, like was that your first time seeing like any of them like that entire day? Like they just all showed up at nighttime. Like
It wasn't even nighttime.
they just
It was after I got off of work.
So they were still lighting the
So
sky.
I'm usually I'm usually getting off of work around like 3-5. I don't want to quote
No, you're good.
what
Yeah,
time
yeah.
it was because I
But-
really don't know.
Had you seen them earlier?
Have I seen them earlier? No, I didn't see them earlier.
So that was like, so during this, like all of a sudden you're like,
showed up at your house.
Yeah.
I was at work.
yeah, right?
I got videos.
Weird.
Man, go to Home Depot on that day. Whenever me and my wife find out what it was, I'm picking up sandbags, I'm picking up concrete and putting it in the truck. Like,
We got to that. We just wanted to like so when they came over like as a group, was that the first time you had seen any of them that day?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, hell yeah.
So you're like, what the hell?
Like why the hell pop up here?
Yeah,
I
right.
swear to God. And then when I'm like,
Did you know they all knew each other? Because that's the other thing. Like, it's sort of a, I mean, they all know Jazz, but it's still sort of a random group. Because you said it's Brittany, it's
man,
Ann.
all these is Brittany's
That's
kids.
what she's like. Why is Brittany there? Like
Exactly.
I mean, why is she hanging out with these kids?
Yeah, right?
Like
Like
That's
they're-
why I never wanted to be around, because I'm like, bro, you grown as fuck, and then she calling them her kids. You see what I'm saying? They call her mom.
Did she, I
It was some type of weird twisted that I did not get, still don't get.
Speaking of, I have a weird question for you. Did Brittany and Jazz ever have a relationship?
You see what I'm saying?
Like,
You see what I'm saying?
It's a weird question, but it's a fair question.
Hey, no, I'm glad you threw that out there because I have my
suspicions?
Yeah.
But Jazz never
I asked
said.
Jazz.
Oh,
I did ask Jazz.
Okay.
I'm very blunt and bold.
and
You see what I'm saying?
what Jazz say?
He was like, I asked him through a text or whatever. I'm like, bro, I was high as f-. I was just like, bro, did you ever f- Brittany, bro? he put the nose emoji.
What does that mean?
That mean like she smelled type shit.
Oh.
So he was like, no, I didn't put the nose emoji. so I'm like, I kind of believe Jazz, but see, the only thing is like, Brittany, she got her thing with young people to where she will, how to say,
Like manipulate?
manipulative. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I feel like it did happen, and Brittany intrigued by time Jazz, you know, a nigga's a nigga. You see what I'm saying? So
you think he may have?
he may have.
Because I mean, you were younger when you and Brittany first got together.
Yeah.
And now here she is showing up at your house, and it's with all these younger people. I mean, Anthony Bryant, Aunt, is younger. Destiny's younger. Jazz's baby mom, she's not like...
She's older.
Yeah, but she's not like Brittany's age.
Yeah, right.
I mean, it's people that are younger.
But I ain't really care for her either. I'm like, Jazz, you're 19. What are you doing?
That's true.
I'm like, nigga, go to Miami. What are you doing? Go get a girlfriend in Miami. I'm like, you're handsome. What are you doing? Go to Vegas with your cousin Karan. Karan out there balling. You know, you seen Karan? Karan is balling.
Okay.
Like balling.
That's your cousin?
Yeah, that's my nephew. That's my sister Moosey, Melisha's son.
We play college ball?
No, not balling like that. He a rapper.
Oh, gotcha.
Ball.
Matter of fact, he sell pounds.
Okay.
But you know it's legal in Vegas, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He a grower.
Yeah.
Let me specific.
Okay, he's got to be making a lot of money done.
He's balling.
Yeah. If you're growing
He on his second condo. He owns a Tesla. He owns a fucking GLE or GLC 300 coupe. He owns another like an E something Benz. The nigga's balling.
Yeah.
I'm like, go out there.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? What are you doing? You're settling. Mm-hmm. But he never wanted to listen to me. That's why me and Jazz used to always fall out, because I'm always telling him right. But he always just wanted to do his own thing in his own way.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I ain't never cared for none of them, bro.
Yeah.
None of his crowd.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is you doing with this old ass lady? Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? You're young as fuck. You got your whole life ahead of you.
Right.
There's so many women out here.
Destiny's girlfriend, she was a little older, wasn't she?
I have no idea.
Did she show up with that group that night? Or that day, rather? Or,
Yeah, that day.
or was she
I
not?
wanna
You don't remember. It's okay. If you don't
I don't
remember,
remember.
that's okay. That's fine. I was just curious.
I don't remember.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. But you remember Brittany, Destiny, and
Hopping up.
yeah.
Wow.
Such a weird group to just like pop up out of nowhere. You're
You
like,
see the
okay.
vibe was kind
The
of...
vibe was off as f. Like, I wasn't threatened. I'm just like, I'm telling my girl, like, I gotta get them motherfuckers up out of here because, like, I don't know. It was just weird.
So they were like cocky.
Kind of, sort of. They was walking a little different, you know?
Mm-hmm.
They was walking a little different. Not to say, like, you know what I'm saying? It was just, it was just like, they wasn't grieving like me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They probably was, I mean, it could have been a mask or something.
Sure. For
But-
sure, man.
I mean, niggas was always aggressive popping up in my dope. For real.
Yeah, out of nowhere. You're like, I didn't remember hosting a party or inviting an invite.
You see what I'm saying?
Weird.
Like you were working that day.
Mm-hmm.
You guys were
I
working
work
at the
every
house.
day.
Yeah, I see it. He's like, grind hard. You guys working at that house on 116th? You went to Home Depot and picked up some material?
Cement or
Yeah, that was in the morning. I want to say we went to the shop because before we install it, we have to weld it.
Gotcha.
Oh, you were mentioning the welding.
Yeah, so we always got to weld.
Oh, Grip has his own shop?
Yeah, hell yeah. Have you ever heard of Sterling Fence? It was right there on 105 for the longest.
That's his?
That's his dad's.
Okay.
His dad passed due to brain cancer.
Oh, I'm so
So
sorry.
left him with all that.
Wow.
So he had the shop up there on 105, right before you turn on, right before the juvenile center, and then it's a shop on, I want to say, All right, don't you know that YMCA on Huff, like down in like the 50s and shit? It's a shop right there that's fenced in. It's a big black fence. That's where we do the welding at.
Oh, okay. And you said that's off of East 50th-ish?
Some shit like that. It's like I want to say it's like in between the 60s and the.
It's up in the 60s.
It's up in the 60s. Because 55th is then 55th. Yeah.
And that's where the shop is that y'all do the welding?
Yep.
Okay.
It's a big black fence around it. Big ass black fence. Nice ass fence.
Does it say Sterling on the fence?
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
I don't think it says Sterling on the shop.
Okay.
I actually don't know because the sign is so old and rusted.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It looked abandoned,
But it's not.
but it's not.
Yeah.
It's a whole like it's
I guess you don't need like a super fancy place to do your welding.
So
Something to protect you from
so
the
I want to
elements.
say, but please don't quote me.
Yeah.
Please don't quote me.
Yeah.
I want to say, I know I was at Home Depot, but I don't remember if we picked up materials from the spot on the west side, because that's where we used to get the poles and stuff from, the metal poles and stuff, and then came back and then got the welding, or we picked up the the concrete, and then came back to the shop and got the welding. But I know I was working. I worked every single day.
You seem like a pretty decent dude, Stan. Yeah.
Stan? Yeah.
You told this nigga, dude, definitely love you, man.
Man, all this shit. He started, and then it's like he lost me. You see what I'm saying? Due to, I don't even know. I don't know what these people done told y'all. You see what I'm saying? But this ain't that.
A lot of stories, man.
This ain't that. This ain't that. And I'm mad I gotta even spend my money on this lawyer and all this shit to just fight this shit, fight my innocence, because it's my little brother. I mean, me running and all that shit, it did look weird. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like, when you hear, like, because I ain't here till I was gone. The motherfuckers popped up, and I was just like, I don't know what the fuck going on. You see what I'm saying?
Did you ever ask somebody?
I ain't want to be around none of them motherfuckers. I was mad that I don't like people knowing where I stay at.
So why do you think they popped up?
I have no idea. To be honest, I have no fucking idea.
I mean, it's actually me not too long after that, you fucking got your shit. And,
It was probably like, it wasn't right then that day. So please don't quote me. I'm gonna have all my days straight and all my time straight with my lawyer.
See, I'm not
Because
writing it down.
He gotta do the call in, and we gotta go over the schedule with Greg, and then he gotta go through the footage and all that other shit.
Yeah.
makes sense.
So
this is short.
I know when the motherfuckers popped up to my house, it was like throw the whole house away. Because I don't like people knowing where I stay at. So
Yeah.
I'm big on that. And plus I stay on the fucking main street anyway. So I'm big on that. But I want to damn. But I did leave though. And then I found out I had the warrant or whatever. And then my dad like, turn yourself in or whatever. And then in my head it's like, what the fuck do I gotta turn myself in for? What the fuck did I do? I'm like, I know that's little bro and all, but shit, he got his own group of people. If it was me, I'd do it a different way. You see what I'm saying? I don't go on dummy mission. I would never go on a fucking dummy mission. Ever. If I'm into something, it's me. You see what I'm saying? I can't tell on myself.
Right.
I'm not gonna tell on myself. With that situation, y'all tripping. I don't know what the fuck y'all got going on, but stay the fuck away from me. You know what I'm saying? Stay the fuck away from me. So it was like I had left or whatever.
What made you go to Kentucky, man?
What made me go to
Why you go to
Kentucky?
Vegas or Houston or Miami back then?
I stayed there.
Well, I mean, it's a large place. So.
I stayed there though. Yeah.
Do you have friends down there? Or?
Honestly, no. I didn't know what to do. I was lost.
Makes sense.
I was lost and I was hurt. I was by myself. I was cold. I was lonely. I was hungry. I was hurt. I felt bad for everybody who involved in this. Everybody who lost their life due to this shit.
I know. It's so pointless.
It's so pointless.
Especially with
It's
jazz.
so
And it all
pointless.
starts as jazz's.
It's lost, yeah, and then it just.
And you said you didn't know his baby mama. Like, I mean,
No, hell no.
like, so before y'all haven't like hung out?
Hell no. I think the longest we hung out was on October 29th on his birthday. And I didn't even really talk to her. I never really talked to her.
Who was that party at?
At his house.
Over on Imperial?
Yup.
Okay.
Yup.
Wow.
And that's probably the longest I even talked to her. I never liked her. She was old as fuck, Jazz young as fuck. I'm like, you're wasting your life. Then you get her pregnant.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is you doing?
Was Brittany at that birthday party?
No.
Was
Was
Aunt at the birthday party?
I don't, man. It was so many little niggas in that bitch.
There are a lot of
It was deep in that it was like probably like 20 little niggas in that motherfucker, and I didn't know none of them. Only knew Jazz.
And you said you went to that birthday party from work, right?
Yeah,
Stan
I didn't even want to go.
upset with you?
He
Or...
was not-
So I have a random question, sorry, girl fashion question. When you go to work, like, what are you wearing? Are you wearing like Carhartts and like work clothes, or are you like, because you've got to like weld and, I mean, so here's my question, because I'm imagining you going from work to this party, and I'm trying to, and I'm like, all right, so like.
No, I did get dressed.
Oh, okay, so you.
I did get dressed.
All right.
I did get dressed.
Right.
I did
like,
put that shit on.
Because everybody's like, who's this guy? Who's
At
like,
the party,
oh,
I had on a hard-ass court jacket,
you remember what you were wearing. All right, what were you wearing
I had
at
on
this
a
party?
D-Long shirt, had on some G-Star jeans, and some hard-ass J's.
All right. And you said this was
And a Gucci
October.
belt.
You said it was October 29th. It was pretty warm still in October, though, wasn't it? I mean, it wasn't like snowing.
I want
or
to say it was
anything.
fake raining.
Okay, but it was
A
raining.
little drizzle or something, a little
Yeah.
wet streak or something.
Did you have a hat on, or a scarf, or anything, or a raincoat over your? Just like no, it's just so you were just like
Hat,
yeah.
I'm trying to think about a hat though. Like I don't even really own too many hats.
Oh, I was just gonna say, you do sport a hat then every once in a
I'm about
while.
to say I don't even own.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even
Okay.
really own no hats. And if I did have a hat, that bitch in my storage unit.
All right, so no.
Cause I got a whole all my shit in my storage unit for real.
All right. I mean, this whole thing, it's so crazy. Like, I'm putting myself in your shoes. Like, and especially that one night when you're, like, chilling. You're there, right, with your girl, and y'all are just, like, hanging out. And then all of a sudden, on your front doorstep is your ex, with whom you share kids. And then these other two kids, right? Like, it's Brittany and Destiny and Aunt. And you're like, what the hell are y'all doing here?
It's his baby mom.
Like,
It
it's
was Jazz
so-
baby mom there, too.
Oh, right. Yeah, and Jazz baby mom.
I don't know for sure
Like,
if
and-
Destiny baby mom was there or not.
Right,
I just don't remember.
that's why I'm leaving her out, because we're not certain about that.
Yeah.
But, like, those four, like, it's
It was
such a
weird as
random
fuck.
group.
Yeah.
And, like, so Jazz baby
In
mom.
my head, it's like too many people know where I stay.
Well, yeah. But, like, I'm thinking about this. And, like, Jazz baby mom, like, you know her-ish because you've been to the house that she and Jazz stayed in for his birthday party.
Yeah.
But that's it. It's not like y'all are friends.
Right.
It's not like she's riding around in your car or you're riding, I mean, I'm assuming. Have you ever ridden in her car?
No, I mean, when Jazz came, like, not with her.
But not with her. So, like, if he was driving it.
Yeah.
Okay, but, like, you've never ridden in the car with her.
No.
And, like,
she
hung
wasn't,
out. And, like, y'all aren't,
nah.
like, tight.
No.
And then this kid, Aunt, and you're like, okay, like, I've seen
No,
you
no.
before, but I don't know you. Like, I don't even really know your name. And then Destiny, who you sort of know, but, like,
But
not
she
really.
just, and she's just into too much shit. And
She's
she be
into drama.
thieving, and she be thieving and shit. So I really don't want her.
Yeah, for sure. You don't want her in
She
your
knows
stuff.
stealing shit. Right.
And then Brittany, who's, like, the mother of your children, but, like, y'all aren't, you're like, what are you doing at my house? Like, does Brittany call
And
you
in my
after
head,
this?
and in my head, it's like all this shit is fucking. I hate to say it like this, and I swear I hate to say it like this, but I just feel like all this is just her fault because she's the one who opened the door for all these people to get in to know him.
Yeah, she does seem to be, like, the connecting piece that connects, like, everybody, right?
So happy y'all got to talk to me now.
Does she? Yeah, right? Yes, thank you. Does she call you after this or, like, text you? Or do you call her and you're like, dude, what the f? Like, do y'all ever, like,
You're like, wow,
do you ever chat again?
Show
Like,
my house.
yeah, like, it's just weird. Do you ever confront? I mean, you said you're, like, an upfront guy who, like, that cuts through the bullshit. Like, do you ever talk to her about that?
I didn't. Because I ain't gonna lie, the day my little brother passed away, I threw the fuck out my phone. I threw that out because I'm tired of people calling me and all this other
Yeah,
So that's when they just start popping up.
yeah.
Because I threw my phone. I was salty. I had an iPhone. I had that phone. Yeah, man. 11 Pro Max, man. I threw the fuck out that bitch. I was salty. I didn't want to see no pictures. I didn't want to see nothing. I didn't want to see people keep posting them.
Yeah.
So no, the only way people was talking to me if they popped up over my fucking house.
Okay, well,
and that's because people
there you
kept
go.
telling people where the fuck I stayed at.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm like, I need to go because
You need to go,
I will
yeah.
always go to Twinsburg because that was like, you see what I'm saying, my home away from home, like my peace. You see what I'm saying? There's so much going on in the city.
Right.
It was like my
Out the
peace. Yeah. I could sleep there for like 2 days, 3 days, and just be sleep or something. And she'd be come home from work, rub my back or something, and tell me everything gonna be okay. And so I called her to come get me because it's it's too many people know where I stay at. I was trying to grieve, like.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? At that point, I wasn't even really crying for real because I felt cold inside. Like, how is all this happening? And just it's happening. One thing happening, the next thing happening,
Right.
the next thing happening. Then nigga, you on the news for a homicide.
Right.
Then it's like,
I know.
nigga, now you the ringleader. I'm like, these motherfuckers? What? Hell no. Hell no. Goofies? I don't even know y'all people.
Yeah.
Like, why the fuck would I lead y'all? Like, what the
You know, you mentioned somebody else earlier, and I think you said that she lived at that house with Jazz, and that Jazz and her maybe used to date in India.
Yeah.
Did they date, or they like sort of they had a thing?
I
or?
think they had some thing where they was, I guess they was talking.
Okay.
And then, I guess that was dating. I guess he was cheating on his girl. I guess she was a side piece or something.
Okay.
And
But
mind
then
you, this all, I'm getting this as, I'm knowing all this after my little brother died. Like,
Yeah.
all this shit, everybody just jamming it in my head. And I can't even really grieve right.
Do you see India after Jazz dies?
Do I see her after that?
Like, have you, or is it all like she's hitting you, like you're learning this online, or?
I'm learning all this online.
So you and her aren't friends? Like y'all aren't tight or like hanging out, or?
Hell no, I don't know none of these people.
So you've never like ridden in her car, for example?
I have. I pumped some air in her car.
Oh, you did?
I pumped some air in her tire.
Oh, okay. When was that?
I can't remember which night.
I'm thinking he admitted that because he probably knows it's on camera.
I'm saying it was before or after Jazz died.
I don't remember.
Did y'all just like randomly run into each other at the gas station and you're like, hey, you've got like low air in your tire? How did that?
What kind of car did she have, you know?
I don't really remember. It was just like she was a girl. I felt sorry for her. You feel me? So I put some air in her tire.
Yeah.
But I want to say I don't know how the fuck did I bump inside? I don't remember. And I can't really remember what day it was right
Okay.
now.
But you remember putting air in her tire?
And that's it.
Do you remember which tire it was?
I don't.
Okay.
I don't.
But you know her as being one of Jazz's friends.
Yeah.
And she's friendly with that whole group. And did she used to stay at that house? Off
I
of
think so, yeah.
110? Okay.
Man, it was so many people that stayed in that
Yeah,
house.
yeah, it's confusing.
It was a lot of names.
Man, what? That was, I don't know what the they had going on, but I ain't want no parts of all that bull.
Yeah.
From the time that they were living there to the time after Jazz died, like, I don't know y'all. People like, yeah, y'all know Lil Bro and whatever, but me personally, I don't know y'all.
Yeah.
And like, people bringing y'all around to my house and all this other shit, like,
So
I'm not comfortable with that.
just real quick, because you had brought the fact that you've seen everything on the news and social media as far as everybody that's in custody and kind of what happened as far as Alishah being kidnapped and tortured, essentially murdered. You heard about it on the news, right? Or on Instagram.
After the fact, remember I broke my phone.
No, it may have been after the fact. My point is just going back to your earlier comment. You said, well, this is all because of Brittany, Nate, Turquoise. When you say that, Nate, are you saying like you believe they're involved in this kidnapping with Alishah? Or, I mean, what do you mean by that?
I mean, I don't really know if me answering that's gonna help me or hurt me. You see what I'm saying? So
Fair enough. I mean, if he wasn't there, I'm just asking this comment. You may say, well, this is all their fault. You know, Brittany, Nate, and Turquoise. I didn't know.
Yeah, I'm just because it is. But I'm not saying what they did or what they didn't do. But I know for a fact, like, this is what I'm hearing. I'm just hearing this from different people and different sources. You know what I'm saying?
So to that end, is there someone that you've heard stuff from that you think that we should go and talk to? Like they might know something important. Like you said, you're hearing stuff from different people. Is there somebody you think we should talk to?
Man, I don't even know. I'm trying to say I don't even know these little people. Like,
Sure.
But I feel like y'all needed to talk to me for sure.
Yeah, oh, absolutely, and we appreciate it. And, there's something else I want to stress. Like we've talked about it at the beginning and through this time. You'd mentioned, to bring, us the videos and the different stuff through your lawyer. Yeah, absolutely. Like any time that you want to stop, or you don't have to talk to us. And I know we talked about that at the beginning, but I also know you mentioned your lawyer at one point in time. So I want to make sure you still understood. Like,
I know I understand, and I don't want to say nothing to. No, I don't want to say nothing to incriminate. I'm saying everything to my best knowledge. Being truthful, you know what I'm saying? Being truthful and to my best knowledge where I understand.
Yeah, that's good.
We're not gonna lock you down time.
I just want to get my name clear. Like, I'm not no bad person. Like, you see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, from the news and the media and everything, and probably your perception of me before we met today. You feel me? Like, I'm not that. I don't know these people.
Well, you know,
and I just wanted to be away from them people, like, because I don't know what they had going on, man. I just didn't want to be involved with it, but somehow I just got involved anyway, because at the end of the day, that is my little brother, and at the end of the day, I was the nigga with all the money. That's how I figured I got tied in, because I was the nigga with the money, and that was my little brother, and these motherfuckers, I don't know what the fuck they had going on, but I was just feeling like y'all was like, say he did it, say he did it, say he did it, say he did it. You know what I'm saying?
so I mean, it's definitely, you know, important to talk to you, I can. And just like Kristen said, you know, earlier, you know, there may be questions that we may ask you. If you don't feel comfortable answering, just say, yeah, I don't feel comfortable answering. But I mean, there is something I want to ask you. All right, I want to ask you. And I'm just cut right to the chase. So obviously, we've interviewed a lot of people since this happened. All right, and your name has come up a lot of times. I'm just ask you, were you with these guys when they kidnapped Alishah?
No.
Okay. Yeah, and that's, if that's you being truthful, that's fine. Because your name is constantly Hakeem, you know, and these are you.
Can I ask you something? If you don't mind, what was they specifically saying? Like, what was supposed to be my role in this? That's all. What I always wanted to know. Like, what was my role? How am I tied in this again?
Sure. Well, it depends, right? Like, on who you talk to. Because, like, what you talked about before, different people go like this, right? So different people say different things. And so that's why it's important for us to have this opportunity to talk to you, to understand, like, all right, well, there's, you know, here's a name that keeps coming up, but we haven't had a chance to talk to this person. Like, let's see what this person says.
So what was they saying, though?
I mean, not into detail. I can't get exactly what but I mean, basically, your name continuously came up as far as you being involved, you being present when Alishah was kidnapped from her apartment complex in North Orlando. And you're saying that's not true?
It's not true.
Okay. All right. I mean, there was also conversations that came up as far as you being present when Turquoise and her friend were kidnapped in East Cleveland.
See, I know for a fact that's cap, because her friend wasn't kidnapped. Turquoise set that shit up, and she made it look like that. That's why.
Elaborate. I mean, how would you know that?
I mean, I know that just because, you feel me, because what Destiny told me. I mean,
So what did Destiny tell you?
I mean, she's just like, she ain't really get into details. Let me think. She was just like, basically, her and Nate was supposed to be setting up old girl, and they was gonna make it look like they wasn't involved or some shit.
Her, Destiny, and Nate were gonna set up Alishah?
Well, Destiny ain't say that she was involved with it. She was just saying, like, so I heard from Nate that him and Turquoise supposed to be putting down a play for I didn't even know her name at the point. I'm just like, who is these people?
I think she's another girl from Hunter, Texas.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know who these people is. I don't. When they say these names, I don't know who the fuck these people is.
But Destiny saying that Turquoise and Nate were supposed to be putting down a play
to set somebody up. To get her to get to somebody else. Cause like they said, that was Alishah's boyfriend was, I guess, the dude who killed Jazz. Or one of the dudes who killed Jazz. Okay. So I don't know how that played out, but I wasn't around none of that shit.
Okay, so when that whole, because I mean, Turquoise and her friend, they were taken from East Cleveland, all right? But however it played out, whoever sent who up, I mean, you wasn't present for that. This is all information you're hearing from Destiny as far as what was supposed to happen and who was supposed to put down what play, right?
I'm guessing. But it's like, well, what I'm hearing is like it was all short. It was all planned to make seem like So turquoise be clear from this shit. You know what I'm saying?
So you're saying she's actually much more involved than it is
Yeah.
currently being
Yeah.
portrayed.
I feel like she's the key piece. Like, you see what I'm saying? Because I'm guessing. I mean, I guess she knew where she lived, but she didn't want to. You see what I'm saying? So.
Was she super upset after Jazz? Do you know? You might not know because I know y'all weren't tight. But like after Jazz died, like was turquoise
Yeah,
like?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I have no idea. I mean.
But she and Jazz lived together before, so she
Yeah.
knew him, and they
Yeah,
apparently liked each
brother
other.
and sister.
Oh, okay. So they were
brother and
tight.
sister.
Okay.
She had to talk to Nate, like, since, I think Jazz died in the second, you didn't have a conversation with Nate after Jazz died. Because I know Instagram was saying that there was some type of settlement, you knew that Nate and Jazz was kind of on bad terms, and
Right.
you never suspect. Well, you said you suspected that Nate had something to do with it because the bullet wasn't for Jazz.
Yeah, I feel
You never
like
tried to reach out to Nate
yeah.
and say, "Hey, Nate, like, what's going on?"
I mean, not me personally. No, Nate was reaching out to me, trying to tell me what was going on. But
But the two of you guys never like linked up or anything like that.
no,
You still think he has something to do with it?
kinda. I mean, I feel like it's all because of him. I feel like all this shit is because of him, and then all these people know each other because of Brittany. You feel me?
Well, I'm not just talking about this Alishah case. I'm talking about even with Mo's case.
Yeah, it's all because of Nate. It's all because of Nate. That nigga just all over the place. And then I don't know how they trying to tie me up in it, but
Was the last time you were over on Imperial and Jazz's baby mama at the Tria House? Was that October 29th for the birthday party?
can't say. I don't know. Because she was grieving too. I don't know if I went to go check on her or not, but I really can't say right now. I'll have to take that up with my lawyer when we go over our days.
Time frame.
That
Makes sense. That makes sense.
I think a lot of this stems from a lot of different people grieving, right? And people getting upset. Because grief looks a lot of different ways after someone who's super close to you, who's like your son, is taken from you in such a violent, terrible way. And then to rub salt in that wound right after by people who may or may not have been involved, but still making it seem as if they were, and essentially making fun of him right after. Like, I can't even begin to imagine how that felt for you and for anyone else who loved jazz and loves jazz to this day, right? Like, that never ends, but the grief continues. And grief, well, a lot of times people use that word and they think of like sadness and tears, and that can be part of it. There's another big part of grief that's really common, and it's anger. And it's being pissed, especially with the way he was taken from this earth. That's not the way he lived. He didn't deserve that. He wasn't involved in all that shit.
And when I seen through was all these, I'm like, these is babies. I was just like, what the fuck can I do? They don't know no better. Like, these is babies.
And it feels so
And I
pointless.
just shook my head and I'm like, man, the police gonna deal with this. I can't do nothing about this. Because these is fucking kids, man. This ain't even my area, bro. I'm not about to be fucking with no kids. Come on now. The most I'll just probably take my belt off and whip these little motherfuckers. or sit down and talk to them. Like, what is you doing? But as far as like going out there and doing all that shit, I can't do that. These kids, I don't know no fucking better.
So let me ask you something then, hypothetically. Let's say Alishah did set up Jazz, hypothetically. Did she deserve what she got?
No, nobody deserved what they got. And my condolences for real go to her family. She did not deserve none of that.
What if hypothetically she didn't set up Jazz and she had absolutely nothing to do with it? What do you think the people who are responsible for her death, what do you think they should get?
As far as
Like a punishment?
As far as a punishment?
Yeah. What's an appropriate punishment?
Accordingly. That should be dealt with accordingly.
What
That makes sense.
if it was a person who didn't actually pull the trigger? What if it was a person who was just there but didn't like stop it? Do you think they also deserve the same, or do you think they deserve less of a punishment?
Who would? I mean, that's a weird question. So, I mean, ask that again.
Well, I'm thinking about like to kidnap a person and to get them from point A to point B, it usually takes more than one individual, right? So let's say there's two individuals, hypothetically. And then once a person ends up at the place where they are eventually killed, in this scenario, she was shot. If one person has a gun and shoots her, but another person doesn't have a gun, doesn't shoot her, but is there, are they just as responsible as the person with the gun?
At the murder scene with them?
Yeah.
Ain't that how it goes?
Well, I'm asking, like, legally, sure, those are different questions, but I mean, for you,
that's
like,
how it goes. I mean,
morally, you think like
morally,
they're just as
I
responsible.
mean, you there. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
saw that.
Yeah.
You gotta live with that and process that in your
Right.
brain when you go to sleep at night.
What about if there was like a third person who saw those people together with her earlier? They didn't do anything, but they saw it and they were like, oh shit, and they were just scared and they just like leave, but they don't call the cops, they don't tell anybody. They just, are they responsible for not having tried to help?
Are they responsible for trying not to help? I can't answer that.
It gets murky then, right?
Yeah.
And so that's where I'm going with this.
Because
Like,
it do.
Right.
But it's like, I mean, what if they could have just walked into some shit
Right?
and be like, what the
totally.
fuck? And just was like,
Yes.
oh shit, like,
Yes. Yes. Right? So
and then,
what?
you feel me, the way the streets go, you know,
Yeah.
police, that's, you know, how that type of shit go.
Yeah.
So they gonna deal on both sides, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Even if you call the police, you're gonna get dealt with like that.
Mm-hmm.
You don't call the police, you're gonna get dealt with like that. So it's kind of a lose-lose situation.
Lose-lose, right?
Because, you know,
But that's where I'm envisioning where some of this case lies, right? Like, I don't think we have a lot of people who are intentionally wanting to terrorize people around the city and just kidnap people and torture them and whatever, just for shits and giggles. I don't think that's what we're dealing with here. I think what we're dealing with here is a terribly sad situation, and people who are angry and who are sad and who are grieving. And then different people make different decisions, and some people end up in a situation and see some shit and are maybe there, and that's why their name gets brought up by different people. But then it feels over their head. And then they're like, well, I don't want to be involved in this. I don't want to be here.
what would you do? I mean, you're not being a police, like,
Right,
I know you probably
that's
got-
hard, right? Because
You know what I'm
that's,
saying? Because,
but then, yeah,
because
exactly.
it's a lose-lose situation.
So then what do you,
know what
yeah,
I'm
it
saying?
sucks.
You
So
gone,
then,
you gone, you snitching, somebody gonna kill you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to take my chances of being out in California or somewhere away from Ohio where it initially started versus spending the rest of my life potentially in prison, you know, for something I didn't speak up on, because a lot of people in this case seem like they walked into a situation. They
Like,
walked into a
what the fuck?
situation.
Yes.
So, you know,
and that's what I think we're dealing. I feel like there's a lot more of that where it's like people walk in and they're like, what the fuck? And then all of a sudden it's real deep, real fast, and then people get scared.
How do y'all, so y'all get them life in prison too?
No, not always. It always depends, and it's up to the, well, to be fair, let's be clear about something. One, we're just the investigators. We're law enforcement. It's our job to talk to people and to put the puzzle pieces together.
Because that's, to
And
be
then-
honest, that's a hard ass position to be in.
It is. But then we present it to the prosecutor's office. But what I like to tell people, and what I really like to emphasize, is it's important what we can tell the prosecutor's office, right? The prosecutors, they're the ones that get to decide who gets charged with what and how much, you know, culpability, involvement they have, right?
Right.
But like, what we can tell the prosecutors is like, listen, person A, like, they might have been scared, but they came to the table and they admitted to being here, and they admitted to like identifying these different people, but they felt over their head, and this is why this and this and this happened. Or we tell the prosecutors, you know, person B, they decided not to come to the table. They're like, fuck you, law enforcement, like, F off. And, you know, well, I got
And that's
nothing
why I
to
ain't
do.
want to come, because
Yeah.
in my mind, like before I was, you feel me, I'm like, man, I'm gonna lawyer up real quick. But then I'm like, well, no, I'm gonna tell them the truth. Like, I'm gonna just, because I don't have nothing to do with this. It's just me just being Jazz's uncle. It's just, and then these people is just trying to point the finger and say all this other But
And I feel like it's a lot of possibly wrong place, wrong time, wrong
Type shit.
wrong. Like,
yeah,
It's just,
Well,
it's
that's
a,
how if that's what it is. I mean, obviously you
shit.
can't put words in your mouth, but
Yeah.
you know, I can't tell you, you know, verbatim what people said. But again, your name, I think damn near everyone we've spoken to, this on that poster, has brought your name up. So if it was one of those situations for you, even to walk into a situation and maybe they say, well, yeah, well, they would have seen me. Yeah, I walked in, but shit, I got right back out of there. I can't put words in your mouth. That would be for you to say. But when you got, 4, 5, 6, 7 people saying, hey, well, you know what? Yeah, so and so was there. It's like, well, what was his role? Well, he didn't stay. I don't know what the case may be, but we can't put words in your mouth. You know what I'm saying? So maybe you were at the wrong place, wrong time type situation. It's like, but it's kind of hard to say, well, it's not just one person saying this. We got then everybody we talk to saying, hey, this guy here, he was there. So, you gotta speak on it if it's the truth. Don't sit us down.
No, hell no. That's why I'm gonna have my lawyer. You feel me? Go over all the dates, all the footage.
Okay.
Yeah, can meet back.
But I'm just talking as a whole, not so much as I'm not knocking times down as far as this day that day, but this as a whole, just being involved. I mean, you said you wasn't involved in none of this.
I'm involved. I don't even like these people.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even like these people. Mm-hmm. And matter of fact, I ain't gonna say I hate them, but what they did and what they did and how they did it and all that shit, man.
So you don't like these people, but what benefit would they get from saying, hey, Hakeem was there? Like, what are they gaining saying that?
That's what I'm trying.
If they already put themselves there.
That's what I'm trying to figure out though. Like where was I there? When was I there? Like that's what I'm trying to figure out my role in all this, because these motherfuckers was coming to me. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They was popping up on me, all this like saying whatever to me, and I'm just like, get the fuck from around me. Like I don't want to be around y'all. I don't want to talk to y'all. Like, and that's really why I left, because these people it's just weird as fuck to me, and I don't know them, and then they know where I live at and shit, and
So you never hurt Alishah or hit her or beat her up, or
never seen her.
you've never seen her one-on-one in real life in flesh and blood in your entire life? Well, listen.
I'm just sitting here trying to think, like, why is these motherfuckers just trying to point the finger at me? Like,
I know, and I would, if I was sitting in your chair, I'd be
I'm
thinking the
thinking
same thing.
it's y'all saying, like, say he did it.
You think it's us saying that to
No,
them?
that's what I was thinking.
Oh, you think it's them? Oh, yeah.
But it's like, really, they trying to put me in a position to where, like, oh, like, what?
Yeah. Well, like I said, I mean, it's up to the prosecutors for how they play everything out, and I mean, they're the ones that have to look at what all the evidence that we bring to them, and they have to make the determination about who they think is responsible for what, and then charge appropriately, and then everybody gets their day in court. That's not for us. But what we can say is listen, Hakeem came, this is what he said, and he was willing to talk to us, and he was willing to tell us some of the background and who all the people are for the Jazz thing and what the streets are saying for Jazz's murder, and we'll share that with the Cleveland Police Department Homicide Unit, because that's their investigation into Jazz's murder. We want to make sure they've got that information. It's important, because like we told you at the beginning, we want justice for Jazz too. We're tired of all this shooting and the murders and the killing. This has gotta stop.
Yeah, this gotta stop. And I just feel like right now my call of duty is really to mentally these niggas and get them to doing something really productive.
Yeah.
And I really need to talk. I ain't even getting a phone call yet, but I really want to talk to my lawyer. So
Okay.
what you want?
Oh, you will. Yeah. We gotta make sure you got that.
Because like you said, if all
That's
my
important.
shit, you feel me? Then
Yep.
hopefully I can just.
Yep. And tell your lawyer if he or she wants to come in and sit down with us and bring whatever, we'll do that. We absolutely will.
So, are you ready for the plot twist? I don't think anybody's ready for this. It's insane. And the reason why I don't think most people know is because the videos that I saw with this news, they had 300-400 views per video. So I don't think most people outside of Cleveland know about this. I'll play the video and then I'll talk about it.
Former acting police chief of East Cleveland pleaded not guilty in his court appearance this morning. Kenneth Lundy, you see here, is facing 31 charges, including bribery, intimidation, perjury, assault, and vandalism. Prosecutors say the allegations date back nearly 10 years when he was serving as an East Cleveland detective. Lundy briefly served as the city's acting police chief. He was fired a little more than 8 months ago after the mayor there claimed that he wasn't properly hired. So this morning, the judge set a $10,000 bond for him. He will also be on court-supervised release with a GPS monitor. The next pretrial date is set for April 22nd.
So, what's the plot twist? I mean, obviously, there's some corruption there. I'm shocked. I'm devastated. I like the guy. I mean, I thought he did a great job in this thing. I thought he was meant for YouTube, actually. I thought he was one of those star interrogators to find out that there's been some shenanigans. Not only is he being accused of the corruption on the job, check this out.
Shabazz also accused the former police chief of becoming romantically involved with the girlfriend of a homicide suspect he was investigating.
So Hakeem Ali Shomo would be sentenced to life without the possibility of parole for his part in the heinous crimes committed against Alishah Pointer, and because he was charged with being the mastermind of those events. Anthony Bryant, the only person we never heard from, was given a life without parole sentence as one of the executioners in this case. Our favorite motor mouth, Brittany Smith, would get 41 years to life for synchronizing the actions of the others, while both Nathaniel Polk and Destiny would be given 23 and 25 years respectively. But don't let me forget our favorite baby mama. I know, I hate that term too. She, being the other shooter in the case, would be given life with parole after 23 years. But after our plot twist, will these verdicts be set aside and these defendants all granted new trials? That is the question we are now left with. I hope you enjoyed another crazy series on this channel. If you knew about the plot twist, tell me down below. But if you were like me and stunned, put an emoji to show your emotions right this moment. And off I go, looking for more fun cases, my YouTube friends. But I'll catch you all again really soon, right back here on They Called Me. Till next time.